So to recap, our adventurers find themselves in Semberholme, traveling there for the festivities, the high summer festivities. Semberholme is the now capital of the elves of Cormanthor after the fall of Mithranor more than a dozen years ago. And as such has become a much bigger population center than it used to be. Elvish as well as other races. And it is there that our companions escorted a caravan of performers for the festival that they were enjoying when things went down. A creature turns out it was an archfey, crashed the party, spoke to the queen, the coronal of the elves, and seemed to imply that she owed him something. And when she tried to argue the point, the festivities were invaded by goblins under his control, hobgoblins, goblins, bugbears, that seemed to be intent on causing mayhem and kidnapping children of a certain age at the fair. After that encounter where our companions were beaten down and healed at the end, they spent the rest of the day convalescing, only to wake up the next day to perform the whole day over again. And as it turns out, they had been blessed by a priestess of the god of time. In passing, very innocuous, but it turned out that it was what saved them the next day, where they were repeating their day, but were aware of it. And the day was repeating because the archfey, the Evergreen prince, had not gotten what he'd wanted the day before. And so this day, that's what he was doing. And our friends tried to foil him at the last minute by going to the resting place of the coronal. They were too late. The Evergreen prince took one of the children of the coronal, the newborn, and they were able to find out from the coronal the story behind it, the story being that the coronal had been unable to bear children for many, many years. Her husband had been rendered sterile from his resurrection many years before that. And so she had a child with this archfey. And the archfey took the child, although it was not part of the bargain. The archfey took the child because she owed him something of great importance and great value to her. That was the terms of the bargain. He took it upon himself to take what he wanted. And so our friends here were sent to see if they could retrieve not only her child, but the other children that were kidnapped during the festivities. Finding their way to the Winding Barrow, which was a fading land where the mortal realm met the Fey realm, they overcame a number of obstacles before arriving at the audience chamber of the Evergreen Prince, where they are towards the tail end of making a bargain with him to get the children back. So that is where we will pick up. You find yourselves in the audience chamber, surrounded by his court of goblins, a Fomorian giant to the side, two of his Yeth hounds who you fought and defeated, but yet they are at his feet, once again, whole and unharmed, as children coo and laugh throughout as you see them being played with the goblins. The goblins throwing them around, they're bouncing them off the Fomorian's belly. There's a few times where it looks like the child might get hurt, but at the last minute, they're not. The goblins are playing with them in such a way that it would make any parent cringe, but the children seem to be happy, and the Evergreen Prince has given his terms.
I mean, the kids look happy. I know that we have to save them, but if we do this, it might mean that we all die in the process, which I'm okay with trying to do the right thing here. I really am.
maybe isn't going to be as difficult as that. We're not actually going to like cut the eyeball out, are we? I mean, that
Of a
seems
dragon.
like some.
Gita, we could bring the whole head and let him pick the eye himself. Hmm?
We could do that, but it's going to be just as difficult.
Yeah. Maybe even harder. Maybe it's not an actual eye.
Hard.
It might not be an actual eye that we have to retrieve. Maybe it's like it's a symbol of an eye. Maybe it's, is this a metaphor?
The Evergreen Prince?
Yeah.
Is it his actual eye in his body?
The one the Evergreen Prince
He has a glass eye.
Yeah, he has a some sort of precious stone, but it is just sort of this white stone. And he says, yes, I want Verthandantalix's eye.
The actual eyeball that's in their head.
Actual eye of the dragon, yes.
Sure.
The right one or the left one?
Oh, either one will do.
That makes it easier. Gita.
Indeed. Preferably while she's still alive.
Okay, let's not get too picky. We'll get you the eye. Whether they're dead or alive, we can't, I mean, that's irrelevant.
I mean,
really.
I don't know how we would even do that.
Well, I leave that up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if it's going to be the eye, it's going to be by itself off of probably either a dead or very, very angry and vengeful dragon.
Most likely, yes.
This dragon is an ancient green dragon, yes?
Indeed.
That has been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, you all made your history check, then you know this dragon. You've heard of it by reputation. It has been around for thousands of years, as any ancient worm is, and it about 100 plus years ago, it was one of the participants in the last Rage of Dragons, which was it's an event that happens every so often, or every few hundred years, where the dragons just go bonkers. It's often said that it is related to the passing of a certain comet through the skies of Faerûn, of Toril, where when this happens, the dragons go crazy. This particular time, 100 plus years ago, that was not the case. It was actually initiated by a powerful lich that did this, and it lasted for a year. It was just a mess. It was well before any of your times, but whole cities were destroyed, and this particular dragon has not been heard from since that time, but its reputation has been around for a long time before that.
Is this the dragon that destroyed Mythdraenor?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, Evergreen Prince, do you have any insights on where we would even find the dragon?
Yes, and weaknesses.
Smart, Gita. Yes, and the weaknesses.
It is an ancient worm, a green dragon. Do with that information what you will, but Quimble here will take you to a certain point.
Fucking
Quimble. Great.
Quimble.
So
Well,
Quimble,
maybe we can get 2 for 1 deaths today.
we might get 3 for 1.
Who's counting? I am. I know I am. But
Yeah, you were the one.
all right. Well, we should go then.
Let's do it. Quimble, are you going to kind of take us on a little journey to go meet the Verdant Cloud?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll take you to the last known location.
Oh, there was the one thing, Prince, about maybe sending a couple of the younglings home to their parents as a gesture of goodwill. Is that something that you're willing to entertain?
We wouldn't want any of them to die.
Why would I do that? They seem to be having a wonderful time here.
Well, yes, we talked about this, but their parents are mortified. They are, I mean, it's stressful when you're a parent and suddenly your child has been taken from you at the carnival. I mean, that's like every parent's worst nightmare.
Mortal emotions don't matter to me.
Oh my God, what a dick. Okay.
Well then, any other questions for me? Remember,
Gotta be
fresh eye is
something.
the best.
So the eye can be slightly damaged? I mean, none of us probably really know how to take the eye out.
Well,
It might get damaged in the fight.
Must be a functioning eye for me to use it now.
We're going to just pop it in
Of
your own
course.
head. Okay.
But
Is that going to
it
work
must
for
be
you?
as big as your head.
He pops out his eye, and it changes size in his hand to an orb, and he sort of and puts it back in. He goes, size. It's not a consideration here.
Size doesn't matter then.
Size doesn't.
I always thought it did.
Trust me, it does.
Apparently that have been your Fey Prince or
His codpiece seems to have gotten bigger just in those few seconds that you said that.
Oh my God.
Vegetation
Out of here.
growing.
Quimble.
Do not let him around the children. Okay? I'm looking at the goblins. None of you. Okay?
They're
Don't
they're
kill.
tossing. They're like playing catch with the kids.
Oh my God, this is terrible. Recipe for disaster. We better get going. All right. Do we
Can't
have any
watch
more
this
questions?
anymore.
I don't think we have any other questions, do we, guys?
No, let's just get out of here, even if we did.
All right.
I don't, though.
Until next time, Prince.
All right. He goes, good luck.
What
He goes,
has
"Oh.
to do with it?
Oh, and he goes, one last thing. And he looks up, and you see a sort of on the ceiling of the barrow appears a facsimile of the sky. You see the sun rising, and he goes, you have until the sun sets on this side.
What?
Do I need to repeat myself?
No.
What caliber of time are we talking about here? Because I've seen when the moon has moved extremely rapidly across the sky, and at times it has stayed in place. And I'd prefer to know which factor we're dealing with.
You have 13 mortal days.
Well, 13 is a good number.
You best get moving.
Where is that little thimble?
Right here.
Lead the way.
Quimble speeds over, blinks. In the blink of an eye, goes from being right next to you to the far wall. And as he approaches it, the wall, the vines move and form a hole. And in the hole, the portal forms. A green light appears. And as you step through, you find yourselves in the same clearing as before. You see the stone that says the Winding Barrow on it. The clearing is clear of thorns now, but you're back in the ravine in the hollow that led you here.
Great. So, Quimble, how long does it take to get to where the dragon is? What's our travel time?
There's about 7 days.
See,
We're gonna
that
have to-
doesn't work.
We're going to have to
That does
hustle
not
this
matter.
up. Can we double time it? We need to be back in 13 days. If it's 7 days there and 7 days back, that's like what? That's 14 days. That's not going to work.
Plus, it may take a whole day to defeat this enemy.
Or a-
formidable dragon such as that.
It could take us months to recruit an army to defeat this dragon. I feel like we're being set up for failure.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want us to get this. Well,
Why does
Or
he want those
die.
kids so
leave him
badly?
alone. It was unnecessary to take the whole village as kids.
Yeah. Well, 12 of them anyways.
As the portal seals up behind you, you note that your friend Arlen is no longer with you.
Well, great.
Oh, I suspected something about that individual. I didn't think that Arlen was quite the courageous one that we needed for something like this. I'm glad in a way to see that they have stepped away because it could be a hindrance.
I mean, it was another body to like take some hits.
I like the way you say body, Lane.
Okay. So anyhow, I'm going to take a couple steps closer to Gita. Yeah. Okay, so if we're being set up for failure, there's almost zero likelihood that we will succeed in this quest. In the amount of time that we've been given, there's got to be either there's something we're not considering, or we just have to give up.
I think Quimble may be lying.
Well, we can't trust Quimble at all, but we are not taking into account the disposition of the dragon.
I'm right here. So rude.
What if we pluck Quimble's eye from their head?
You gotta catch me first, big boy.
Come over here and sit on my lap.
Nope.
Bastard.
I imagine we're just chasing him through.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get going,
Yeah.
yes, he starts moving out, and much like before, he will zip forward about 60 feet or so, and wait for you to see him, and then as soon as you do, he zips forward again until you catch sight of him again. He's relentless. You travel to the point of exhaustion. You have to basically ask him to stop, take a food break, a ration break. As you move on, and you're moving away from Semberholme, you're moving deeper into the forest to the north, and go ahead and give me a survival check if you would.
Oh boy. Ooh, 13.
11. Embarrassing.
It's not terrible. Well, for a druid.
Yeah.
22.
All right. For some reason, you have probably been in this part of the forest, but you know that you are going into the old growth, the deeper part of the forest, where there are no civilizations. And you have a pretty good idea where he's probably leading you. It is an area that is known for being desolate, not being a place that's ever been settled because of how dangerous it is. And it's, again, the deepest part, the oldest growth part of the forest that is, sort of considered cursed by many. And this pace keeps up. You have to stop at night to rest, and Quimble just sort of relentlessly mocks you for having to rest like mortals do. But every morning he's there, and he continues doing what he's been assigned to do. And after a few days of travel, about 6 days of travel or so, you find yourselves entering a part of the forest where the trees are 10, 20 feet around. The light coming in during the daytime is almost non-existent, and it is getting dark and scary. And as you move along, you notice that up ahead there's something weird with the trees. There's something weird in the branches of the trees. There's like a haze or fog or something. And as you get a little closer, you realize that the haze isn't actually a mist or fog. It's actually fine webbing that has been strung all through the forest ahead of you. Webbing ahead, webbing overhead, from branches to branches, to the point that you look up and you can barely see the leaves on the top of the tree for the webbing.
What do you make of this, Gita? Are we about to be attacked by spiders? I hate spiders. You know how much I hate spiders.
Yes, I do. They're webs, so yeah, probably we're going to get attacked by spiders.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks for the confirmation.
Mhm.
I'm just going to
No
pull my
problem.
cloak a little bit tighter, pull it up over my head. I just don't like it when they get down, inside.
That's gross.
Yeah, they don't. They only do that when you have your shirt wide open like that.
I know. I'm going to button the rest of my buttons on my shirt. I don't need to have it this far open. It's not practical.
No.
Yeah, it looks
Sorry,
good, but it's just not. Yeah, it's not practical.
Sorry.
The other thing too is I have heard that oftentimes you will eat spiders at night while you're sleeping, which also is terrifying. Is that true? Like they'll just crawl in your
100%.
mouth?
Yeah, we wouldn't survive without all the spiders we consume. There's not enough protein in the world, so you're lucky. Just consider yourself lucky that you eat spiders in your sleep.
That's efficient. Okay.
Have you never
Correct.
found like a leg in your teeth?
Is that what that was?
Mm.
Sometimes.
I just thought it was a hairy toothpick.
As
Could
you
be.
as you follow the blue streak that is Quimble up ahead of you, he seems to lead you into sort of a bit of a clearing where there appears to be some. Actually, give me a perception checks, everybody.
Oh,
Only 23.
14.
6.
Right. Gita, was that a 23 I heard?
Yeah, filthy 23.
You see ahead of you a bit of a clearing, save for a very large tree, and Quimble has led you basically right straight past that tree. There are ruins. So you can see some stone foundations up ahead. They're overgrown. They've not been lived in probably hundreds, if not thousands of years. And you find yourselves on this map that I pulled up here. And amongst the roots of the tree, webbing has basically from ground level all the way up. Webbing is scattered about, and this is the first time, however, that you see what appears to be bodies that are strung up in the tree, completely cocooned.
See how this is the worst part. Not getting them in your shirt. But
They wouldn't fit.
Yeah, this is much worse.
not these.
All right.
But you
Bright
can see
side
them
though.
coming.
Bright side though, maybe the our friend the Verdant Cloud is encased in one of these web socks. It's possible. It's an ancient dragon. Sometimes they just keel over and die. So maybe it's.
I mean, isn't it pretty big?
Ancient dragon? Oh yeah, they're the biggest. They're about the biggest creatures around.
biggest creatures around.
They are
They can't be in one of
gargantuan
these
creatures.
socks.
They would not be in one of those things. And in fact, Gita, as a druid, you would know this. Dragons, especially green dragons, which are prevalent in forests, they often have. The older they get, the more this is the case. But they often have minions in the surrounding area for miles around, and oftentimes any creatures you run into close to a dragon's lair probably are servants of said dragon. And that goes for any sort of creature with any sort of intelligence.
Are we getting Dragon Lair vibes from this? Or I guess, how would you?
You think you're getting very close because it's been about 6 days.
Okay.
And you can sort of, the hair on your arm standing up. The place is getting very creepy, and this is the creepiest so far that you've run across. You have not been attacked, however, whether that's because Quimble is showing you a way that has avoided things that might eat you or not. You're not sure, but this is the first time you've seen something clearly dangerous.
Quimble, do you know who the Verdant Cloud's minions are in this realm?
Says, could be anything. Guess we'll find out.
That's not super helpful. I wonder if...
Oh, I knew that you would say something like that.
This whole thing is a trap. There's no information. We have an impossible task ahead of us. There's no time to do it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean...
What are you going to get out of this, Quimble?
We haven't failed yet. It's imminent.
I'm here for the show.
I like your enthusiasm and your positivity, Al.
Me too.
You know what? Here's some more positivity that we should all be thinking about right now because it's important. We were blessed by Labelus Ennereth, okay? We're blessed by the gods. So there's something to be said for that.
You have no idea. The blessing or the god.
I mean,
nothing.
I have some idea.
No idea. All right, what are you guys doing? This tree lays right in your path.
I'm going to move up and I'm going to inspect this websock.
Sure. It is it is a web-socked individual towards the bottom of the tree.
Size?
Humanoid, human, perhaps. Give me an investigation or perception.
Okay.
As you're checking it out.
Yeah. Investigation. Perception. Okay. Oh, is that a natural 20? That's a natural 20.
Whoa.
Hey, baby.
Hey-o.
Whoa.
All right. Fantastic. As you look over this desiccated corpse, you note that it is a human. Do you start like taking the web apart to see?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to cut it if I can a little bit with my knife just to sort of see what's in there. Are they still alive? Are they dead? Are they totally desiccated? That kind of thing.
Yeah, you start cutting with your knife. Yeah, they are desiccated. They have been dead for probably years at this point. And as I'm
keeping watch, by the way.
Give me a perception check while you keep watch.
Would it be an advantage just because I'm doing it on purpose?
It's just a regular perception check.
In that case, never mind.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right. Elle, as you cut this webbing aside, you note a few things. This person has been dead for quite some time. This person was probably human. They've been dead for years, and the thing that piques your interest right away, though, is that underneath the webbing, now that you've cut it away, you note that they are wearing purple, and they are wearing a symbol, and the symbol is of the cult of the dragon.
Oh, these are the minions.
And you know, go ahead and give me a history with advantage because of your background.
All right, let's see. History. Ooh.
Arlen, you frightened me. I didn't see you standing
Oh,
there.
shit, there's Arlen.
I thought you left behind. I'm glad you're here.
You say 19?
19, yep.
Excellent. You see, or rather, you know that the cult of the dragon is a cult that is divided into two factions, one of which has sort of taken supremacy over the other. They had a civil war, so to speak, and it is one of the organizations that the Harpers fight against as long as they've been around. They're one of the main nemeses of the Harpers. And the cult of the dragon had two factions. One faction worshiped dragons because they were just dragons. The other faction tried to turn dragons into Dracoliches. They had come up and perfected a ritual of turning dragons into the equivalent of human liches, into Dracoliches. And that is the faction that won the Civil War, and that is the one that is more powerful and more prevalent. which poses an even greater danger than even the original Cult of the Dragon. And you note that this figure that you have cut open with your 20 perception that you got originally, you note that it's what it's wearing. Wear purple. The fact that it's wearing purple means that this was a high-level member of the Cult of the Dragon, specifically the one that likes to turn dragons into Dracoliches. And what they do is they entice old ancient dragons into this lifestyle, basically, like a good cultist does, and with promises of being able to outlive even the long lifespan of a dragon. And you note that this person has it's like a journal in its possession. It has a satchel. The leather is cracked, but you can see that it has a journal inside, and it's intact.
I will cut away enough so that I can access the journal, and then I'm going to turn to my companion and say, all right, hear me out. There is a version of this story where we disguise ourselves as the Cult of the Dragon. We strike a deal with the Verdant Cloud with the promise of turning them into an immortal Dracolich. Total lie, because we can't do that. Then we kill them, take their eye, bring it back to the Evergreen Prince, trade it for the kids, go home victorious, and we're heroes. Thank you very much.
Easy. Very, very easy. It sounds smooth, seamless, except for the killing part. How are we going to convince them that part is what...
the best, but I agree, Gita.
How are we going to convince them that is that
we
like
gotta
this
just talk
next
to them.
step?
Talk them to death?
We convince them that becoming a Dracolich is in their best interest. Because
This
then
is
they
how
are
we do it. We
immortal. They
stab
become
you.
the most powerful. We kill you, and then we turn you into a Dracolich. Bing, bang, boom. Heroes.
Arlen, you had been kept by the Evergreen Prince. He had put you through a bit of a labyrinth for you to get out. He separated you from your companions, and only now have you caught up with them. You've traveled for about 6 days or so, following their trail, and you find them in this deepest part of the forest, in front of this tree that is web covered, with these cocooned bodies hanging from it. And your companions are just cutting one open and discussing this as you catch up with them. You've been double timing it. You're probably out of breath.
There you guys are. What did I miss? What are you doing?
Just laid out the plan to get the dragon's eye, and it's a pretty good one.
We're going to need to cut a couple more dudes down.
Yep, I'm going to start and take the one down that I was working on. I'm going to look in the journal as well.
You look at the journal, and you see that this particular cultist was probably, like I said, the wearer purple are the high-ranking members. So this guy was the one who would have been in charge of whatever they were doing here. As you look through the journal, you realize what this person was doing. Their name was Thaddeus Onthim. Onthim sounds familiar to you. You're not quite sure why. You can roll me a history check to figure that out. Okay. But the diary, the journal is filled with entries detailing the life of someone with an overinflated ego.
14.
14. Onthim is, you think, is a family from Sembia who is known by the Harpers to be high-level servants of the Cult of the Dragon. Like it's a family thing, for the past couple centuries probably, and in his journal there appears to be an official looking document, and the document appears to lay out an agreement
between it's a contract
between Verdant Dantalix and the Cult of the Dragon, where the dragon has agreed to be subjected to a ritual that would turn it into a Dracolich.
Shit, they already set it up for us.
Well, you read the book already, El?
But then you continue reading, and it looks as if, you read on the Dragolich ritual is very complex. It involves, as you read on, you can see that it involves a concoction, a toxic brew that costs like 5,000 gold pieces just to make this brew correctly. And the dragon drinks this brew, killing it, and the soul is transferred to whatever phylactery. The phylactery is often some sort of gem, and that gem is called the soul gem, and that contains the dragon's soul, which then reanimates the body that either is killed or a different draconic body. And the notes not only detail the ritual, sort of what he went through to get the ingredients and what the ritual consisted of, but also, and sort of a step-by-step instructions of what they had to do. That this is sort of like a secret that no one except for the Cult of the Dragon has a hold of. Like this is like top secret info you've just stumbled upon. But it requires the complex ritual, an evil dragon willing to do it, the soul gem, the poisonous brew, and you read on beyond that, and there seem to be dates, and these dates are probably they are from Myrtle of 1495. Which was about 6 years ago. And you see that apparently they went through with the ritual.
Oh, drat, they already did the ritual. Now, does it say anything what happens to the corporeal body?
Of the dragon?
Yes. Is the physical form transformed into the Dracolich, or is it left behind? Okay.
Correct.
Oh, so now it's the Dracolich we have to fight.
Yeah,
Great.
that just got a little bit more complex. I thought we were on
It was going to
something.
be super easy before.
Yeah, it was. We were going to be heroes in like a day. These notes seem to indicate that it's already been done.
If
I
it's
don't
been
know.
done, why is this individual, probably all of its buddies, why is everyone all socked up here?
I don't know.
I'm going to cut this other one down. That's right.
Sure.
Like I moved over to this other location here.
Yeah.
I'd like to cut them down.
You're able to cut them down. You see that this person, they're not wearing purple, but they might have been a cultist. They're wearing sort of, dark colored. What's that?
Are they naked?
They're not naked. They have clothing, but they are a desiccated corpse, something that has been sucked dry and probably here for years now. And you that is, they might have been with this other guy. You're not quite sure.
Also, it's kind of SOP for a spider.
Yeah.
So.
Jose, I'm going to cut this body down of this purple robed individual. I'm going to take all of their notes. I'm going to go once over the entire body. I'm going to take the robe, and anything else that I can find on them that might be valuable. I'm going to take.
Alrighty, you do so. Your initial spot check of you rolled a 20, right? Natural 20.
Yep, not 20. Yeah.
As you take apart, take this body down, you note that it was that it seems to have suffered wounds, like bite wounds, not consistent with a spider.
Where are the wounds on the body?
Like back of the neck.
What do you make of this, Gita? Check out these wounds.
Yeah. I'll cruise over, leave the desiccated corpse.
Give me
any info.
Give me an investigation or a perception check as you check it out. Or
Could
medicine.
It be nature?
Or medicine. No, just one of those three. Investigation, perception, or medicine.
Medicine I'll do.
If this dragon is a Dracolich already,
Oh.
this makes it much more difficult.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You note that this individual died from this bite. This bite is not consistent with the size of an ancient worm. An ancient dragon's bite would be the size of like a full-grown man. Like it could swallow a man easily. But this bite is about maybe like, alligator-sized mouth that bit the back of this person.
Like with rows of teeth? Like, can you see where the teeth
Rows of
indentation?
teeth.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'll point that out.
Unusual.
Now
Yeah,
what?
crocodile would be strange in this habitat, but I don't know. It doesn't really change our plan much. We didn't have a very good plan to begin with. We almost had a great plan, and then we got backtracked to no plan. Which,
Well,
we're in the same place we started.
What
Yeah.
if this Dracolich is not awake yet? Is there a slumbering period?
Let me take a look. I'm gonna scan the index for slumbering.
You look through the very comprehensive notes that this person took, that this Anthem character took, and there can be a delay. It varies widely from dragon to dragon, but it's usually no more than a couple of months. It could be instant, or it could be a couple of months.
Good
The
thinking.
notes
it-
dated.
It
Are they
appears,
dated?
yeah, it appears that they left before they saw it, come to undeath. Basically,
And this was 6 years ago.
correct. And they
Yeah.
were going to come back apparently to check up on it.
Maybe we sneak in. We use this cloak as a means of getting in and doing a checkup, and maybe we do like an eye exam, and then when the eye, looking in the eye, and then phew,
Mhm. Yep.
cut it out.
And
When you
what?
say,
Just run?
Yes, very
yeah,
fast.
In opposite directions.
Yes, scatter.
we scatter.
Hmm.
Serpentine scatter.
Exactly. That's the
With
only
our
way.
hands up like this.
We better
Like
get some more robes then, right? Do we need to search the rest of these bodies?
that one didn't have a robe, did it, Gita?
It had a
No,
robe.
it
It
was-
wasn't, it was tattered, and it wasn't a purple robe, but it could have been one of the cultists. Who knows?
It needs to be purple, it
the-
sounds like.
Well, the
Well,
the
at
purple
least-
would be only one person, because that would be the leader of the group.
Oh, well,
Um,
then there can only be one, right?
Yeah, correct. And the L, you would know that they don't necessarily have to be wearing any particular thing, except for the
definitely-
leader. Except
yeah.
for the leader.
So yeah, Arlen, you definitely need to put on one of those tattered robes, for sure. Everybody grab a tattered robe if we're gonna pull this off.
Gita will
sort
go
of
cut
feel like-
another one down.
Yeah,
All right.
can I have one? Gita, I don't have a blade.
I'm just chewing it down. I don't have a blade either.
Oh, here you go. I'll flip my dagger around and hand it to Korak. Here you go.
I have a blade.
I'm gonna assume everybody has some sort of eating utensil blade that they could probably use.
These.
a knife.
Come on, Gita.
Give me as you start trying to take
salty.
these down. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Thank you for the follow, oh Swampio. You swampy son of a gun.
10
I got a 16, so at least I'm not embarrassed.
this time.
I suppose last time.
What did everybody else get?
10.
10. Excellent. You see, Korak, you notice first above you of some movement in the webs, sort of up in the tree.
I think we're going to be visited now. There's something up in the tree, and I have a good guess what it might be.
Yeah. Oh, you can definitely see the light that is coming through. Sort of outlines it, silhouettes it. It is a giant spider that is sort of moving through and seems to have your cutting of the bodies away down below. Even though they're obviously older, you see higher. There's other ones higher up in the tree. Might be fresher. The ones down here are pretty old. But you see you've disturbed the webbing enough that it has drawn its attention. It sort of skitters a little bit. Stops, skitters a little bit more, stops. It's still a good maybe 40 feet above you.
Be quick about it.
How much progress have we made cutting these things
I
down?
think it might be a good time to leave these behind.
How many do you want to cut? How many robes you want to take? Again, El, you don't necessarily, other than the purple robes, the other members of the Cult of the Dragon don't necessarily wear robes just in everyday stuff, because
Right.
they are found, they could be the leather worker in the town, they could be anybody.
Absolutely. Make sure you get those robes. They're critical for this thing to be pulled off correctly. And I'm just going to I'll keep an eye on this thing, and I'm going to keep an eye on this this spider while they're doing what they need to do.
All right.
Are you sure?
You're almost there, Gita.
Give me stealth checks if you would.
I am holding an action, Jose. If that thing starts to come down, I'm going to blast it with my.
Do you want
my
stealth or sleight of
sword.
hand?
Sleight of hand would be useful. Either one.
13 stealth for Arlen.
Okay.
10 sleight of hand.
16 still.
All right. Luckily the spider is whirling like crap. You guys cut away enough that you're able to peel the robes off of these guys. The spider has probably already eaten or is just not noticing you because it rolled a 3, and it's sort of moving about. It goes a little bit lower, but it stops as if it's listening. But you're able to cut away the rest of what you need.
I just take my robe and just kind of place it on. I don't actually wear it. I just kind of try to make it stick to the front of me.
Yeah,
Probably sticky enough.
It's sticky and dusty and
Yeah.
little bit moldy.
It looks good on you, Korak.
You think so?
Yeah, you look like a Cult of the Dragon adherent.
Well,
These are great disguises. I'm going to put on the purple one.
Okay.
All right, Quimble. Now where?
It's about time. He moves along.
So impatient.
He moves along, and it's only a matter of maybe a couple of hours from this location till you get to you're again sort of he takes you into like a valley, and you're at the bottom of this valley when you come to a hillside that has a cave in it. Little bit of a climb, but you can see the cave, and you can see the blue streak stop sort of at the foot of this hill where you would climb up to get to the cave, and you can see Quimble just sitting there on a rock waiting for you as you approach. He goes, "Oh, that's as far as I go. I think that's it." No.
I guess
Good
we
luck.
climb.
Into the
And,
cave.
Yeah, he takes off. You see a blue streak go off the way you came.
That guy. I swear.
I swear.
Well, you first, purple robe.
Oh, I don't know if I should. All right, fine. I'll go first.
The leader should.
Jose, is the cave? How big is the opening to this cave? Is it like, I don't know, ancient green dragon sized?
Absolutely, it's a big cave. Yeah, it's
Shit.
it's probably 20 feet across, and higher. The entrance sort of is irregularly shaped, and it goes about maybe 40, 50 feet tall by about 20 feet wide.
Korak, maybe you should wear the purple robe.
Oh, I was thinking I could be more sort of the sergeant at arms. You look a bit more qualified to be a sorcerer type, or the robe wearing. I'm a bit bulky, I think.
Yeah, Elle is little and shifty.
Hey, shifty.
Slight. You have a slight frame. That's
I like to say
sorcerer.
dexterous rather than shifty. Shifty has some connotations that I don't really like.
Nimble.
Nimble. Thank you.
Nimble.
Correct.
Well,
Nimble.
Arlen, do you want to wear the purple robe? Maybe you should wear it and go first.
It would be convincing.
Yeah, very convincing.
I mean, we're probably all going to die anyway. So
I'll be right behind you.
Most likely.
Oh my God. Correct. This is already
okay,
terrifying
sure. Yeah,
enough.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
All right, I'm going
I
to take it
know.
off and give it to Arlen. And then when you hand me your tattered robe, I'm going to be like, oh, we don't really need this. And I'm just going to toss it off to the side.
shifty.
All right.
All
So
right.
who's wearing a robe?
Arlen's got the purple robe on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy. I'm just kind of pat you on the shoulder. You got this.
No sweat.
I'll go
All right.
second.
Who the daylight is just enough. It's sort of like twilight in here. It's just enough for you to see. The sun barely dapples through the leaves here. The cave itself is fairly dark. Are you taking any light sources? Do we have how are we seeing in a dark cave?
I have dark vision.
Then that's a good way to
Infamously.
Yes.
I have dark vision too.
All right, everybody's good on that then.
Yes.
Non-human
Yay,
people.
hooray, non-humans. Save a lot of money on torches that way.
Yeah.
All
big
right.
time.
You get to the as you climb up the hill, you note that the cave gets quite wide after a bit, and you finally reach the true entrance and direct your attention to the map.
Is there any detectable like odor, air change?
Yeah,
sense?
it smells. A few things stand out. It smells kind of acrid. Sort of you can taste it in the back of your mouth. The air is acrid and not so pleasant. But you also notice that the cave, it's very lush and green on the outside, and that continues into the cave, even though there's no sunlight hitting here. There's ferns, there's ground cover, there's moss and such on the walls. The cave goes high up. It's taller than it is wide. But yeah, that stands out as sort of strange that there's greenery growing inside the cave. And you walk up to there, and you can see that the cave continues onward, and you see webbing strung across. You can walk under it, but it's strung above you. Doing anything as we enter this cave?
Pushing Arlen forward.
Yeah. Does Arlen see any like tracks? Any kind of like sign of a dragon tromping through here?
Give me an investigation check.
I would like to keep my hand on Arlen's shoulder and just continually be giving resistance to poison.
Okay.
That's a 14.
14. It's there's like a soil. There's very little topsoil here in this part of the cave. But you see that these plants seem to be growing pretty well, regardless. You don't see any dragon-sized marks here. But that just tells you nothing's come out of here very recently.
All right. He'll continue on slowly.
Okay. All right.
Stealthily. We should move stealthily.
Give me some
Jose,
stealth checks, then. Yeah.
stealthily.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I want to stealth. Also, I wanted to ask a question about Dracoliches. Was there enough information in the book to glean any sort of vulnerabilities or anything maybe that we would know from our history or something about Dracoliches? Or are they so rare that it's just not very well known?
You can give me a history or arcana check. Arcana for Dracoliches in specific. You can give me, if you want to know about green, like ancient green dragons, you can give me a nature check.
I'll do an Arcana check.
Okay.
That's a 21.
All right. What exactly did you want to know?
If I know anything about how they can be defeated, or if I've heard stories about them battles with Dracoliches that were successful, or anything of that nature. But yeah, vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities? They are especially this one, if it was created from an ancient worm, this thing is probably gargantuan in size. They don't have many vulnerabilities. They are magic resistant. They can suppress the life around them, as in healing would not work around them. They're really, really nasty. And the only stories you've ever heard of a Dracolich being defeated involved literal, like, high-level parties or armies involving, like, high mages of whole countries taking these things down. And that doesn't happen very often at all.
Yeah.
They can cast magic, and they have all sorts of powers that are not typical to dragons.
I'm just rattling all this off as in a whisper voice as we're moving in.
This is so stupid. We're doing this.
We're toast. We're gonna die for sure.
I want to
look at how happy Korak is. Look at that smile. He hasn't stopped smiling since we got in here.
Yeah, it makes it almost worth it. Almost.
All in this place is sort of my vibe.
Let's go.
It's dark and full of cobwebs.
And
it is full of webs.
Imminent death.
You see another cocoon being up top, sort of like 10 feet above you. This one looks fresher than the ones before. The webbing doesn't look as old. You can hear the sound of what sounds to be a stream up ahead, underground stream.
Is the trail clear ahead, or is this like obscured by this? Is it like blocked by this web?
No. The webbing is above your heads at this point.
It's up above near the ceiling. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we try to
you can walk under
search that body?
Maybe.
Do you think it's worth it?
It's more fresh. Maybe a clue as to what it might be up to.
Sure. Cover me. I'll check it out. Watch for spiders.
I'll back you
go
up
and I'll.
Yeah, I'll go up and
sorry, and I forgot one important little point. The
giant spider,
which Elle would have known because you read the journal. It had very sort of italicized script, the equivalent of in the journal. It said, "Beware the entrance to Verdant's lair and speak aloud. I implore the verdant cloud on high and beg her not to rain upon my head before you pass, lest you die before basking in the Grey Dragon's presence."
Oh, we've already entered. Why did you tell us this now?
You just remembered this, Al. Hopefully you're still within the...
Oh, we're fucked. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're not all the way in yet.
Do you say that out loud?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will.
Right.
I will recite it. I'll read it straight from the book.
Okay.
So I don't screw it up.
Yep. You read it out loud. Nothing. You don't hear anything in reply. Nothing changes as far as you can tell.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it's dead. Let's pull this thing down.
Yeah, you take
this bot. Can we get the body down?
You can give me a insight checks.
$10.
What is my insight? Not great. 7.
Gita, Korak?
No.
11.
Ooh, somebody rolled.
Dirty
I'm
20.
supposedly good at it.
Dirty 20.
Hey, nice.
Dirty 20.
Gita, if your plan is what Elle laid out, you think that this is the home of whatever guardians this dragon has, and disturbing its home would blow your cover immediately, obviously, because if you're actually who you say you are, you wouldn't be doing that.
Don't cut it down. Don't cut it
Okay.
down.
Oh, yep. All right.
Leave it.
We
Leave it. Leave it.
didn't even touch it. Didn't even touch it.
No, yeah, you had your knife out. You're about to cut it in, and Gita reminded you of this point.
So
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
Back
We
away.
almost did that.
Back away. All right. Let's just keep going forward. Let's not get distracted.
Yeah,
These guys
don't
aren't
even
going
look at
anywhere.
these things.
Yeah, they're not
All right.
going anywhere.
They are not going anywhere. No, they're not. All right, go ahead and move you guys where you want to be.
I was just hoping to get another one of those books.
You
The book is not going to save you.
You come up to the stream. You see it is flowing away from you, and you get to there, and this moat is revealed.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh,
Sorry,
jeez.
I should have locked that down.
I grabbed a web by accident.
Oh yeah, we will. I'll see.
Sticky. Couldn't help it.
There you go.
Oh no.
It's locked down. You it is, other than the stream that's rushing past, the sound of the stream gives way to what sounds like jars sort of clanking together, and somebody sort of mixing something around the corner to your left.
All right, Arlen, you're up, buddy. Do some talking.
What-
Don't touch the webs though.
Okay, so I'm a cultist. I'm a cult of the dragon
That's right.
cultist.
Yep. What's your motivation? All right, let's talk motivation. What's your motivation here?
We're checking on the dragon.
Yep. Specifically an eye exam.
Vague orders.
Well, or yeah. Yep. Vague orders. It's our annual, our sixth biannual check-in.
Hexannual.
It's hexannual. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to figure that out. It's the hexannual exam. All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, go ahead and move your.
Arlen will move up to the next.
Sure. Right at that point, you can look to your left and you can see this figure that is sitting on top of a stone, and it's using another stone as a sort of a table. And on this table, and also sort of atop of the wall of the cavern itself, that it's made little like shelves carved into the wall itself. You see bottles. Dozens of bottles full of all sorts of liquids. You can't. Some of them are ceramic. You can't really tell what's inside them. But you see this thing at a mortar and pestle and mixing a liquid, and it is just sort of doing this. But the things that stand out to you are that let's give you a visual. Yeah. Right there. If you look above, above the map.
Look at that. Great
There is this individual that is sitting there on the stone. Seems to be working on this sort of alchemy setup. And this individual looks like a drow female, a bit ambiguous. But the thing that stands out to you is that it looks like a drow, except it has 6 arms, and each of the arms is moving around and mixing and working.
Any purple robes by any chance?
No, just wearing plain sort of black linen robes, or sort of a short tunic, rather.
Does there appear to be an entrance that they came from?
No, they're just sitting there, and they sort of spare you a glance, and they say they're not even. They sort of look over in your direction and they continue working, and they say, "What business do you have?"
Good day. We have come on orders to check in on the
Dragon.
on the ancient dragon that lives here.
Good job. Good job, Arlen.
Hmm. It says,
Are you
it looks you over once again after you say that. Seems to take in your robes, and nods and continues mixing its concoctions. It's been some time.
It has, admittedly, but we are trying to make up for lost time.
Better late than never. Say it.
Better late than never, right?
Indeed. Reveal that. I hope you brought tribute.
Tribute, of course. We have some things that I think that he would like, but do you have any suggestions? What we could offer for tribute that would be well received?
I would imagine a wearer of the purple would know that. And she kind of furrows her brow at you a little bit and stops working.
I'm going to furrow my brow right back.
Yeah.
And kind of be equally suspicious.
I did some shopping. I think I have what we need. We had this conversation before we got here. Remember?
Of course. Just a little nervous. We haven't done this in a while.
Go ahead and roll me a deception check, please.
Had to make the low con guy wear the robe.
Can I assist, or should I make my own, or is it just Arlen?
You can assist.
Okay, so Arlen can have
advantage.
Did not do well.
With advantage?
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah.
That will help, hopefully. Rolled a 4 and a 5, plus 0, for a total of 5.
Nice. All right. This drow-looking creature with 6 arms turns to you, and it still sort of spins in place and looks at you and crosses 4 of its 6 arms. What is your name, wearer of purple?
Artok.
Somewhere Quimble is laughing his ass off in the forest. Artok. I don't recognize you.
If I may, we're just giving Artok an opportunity to practice, hoping to rise among the ranks. It seems a bit that it's not taking so well, despite the arduous studies that you've done these long nights on our travel. Sorry for the confusion. I've got the tribute. Don't worry about it.
It looks over at you and says, "Wearer of purple, why do you let your subordinates talk for you?"
I
step back.
find, given I appreciate the feedback occasionally. I have to admit.
All right. Roll me another deception, please. Or persuasion, either way, if you actually appreciate the feedback.
That's better. Persuasion?
Yeah.
Equally, it was 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This being just looks at you, says, very well. Let me present your tribute to Verdant. And it unfolds its arms and goes back to working. Roll me an insight check, everybody.
Where do we put it?
$23.
12.
17.
11. I'm more trying to look at Arlen's insight than mine.
Elle, you're fairly certain that this creature is not 100% convinced, but might be giving you the benefit of the doubt, or maybe not. But it is it's sort of nodded its head further away, like sort of straight away from it, so sort of behind you.
Us. Yeah. Come on, come. I'll whisper, and I'll start walking around the edge of this hole.
Down the hole, you can see that there is another cavern below, probably at least 40, maybe 50 feet down, and you can hear the sound of water sort of cascading, and as you round the corner, you can see there is a opening. It opens up into a larger chamber that you would need to go either rappel down that hole or go to the edge, because when you turn the corner, you can see that there's just sort of this rocky step wall that goes down into this cavern below, where there's the stream is emptying out into this underground pool.
What do you think?
Dragon's name again?
Do we just put the tribute in the water?
I think we just throw it, just like making wishes.
And do we actually have?
No.
Do we actually have a
the
tribute?
book. Check the book. Is there anything in the book about it?
Yeah. Okay. I'll look at the book. Quick look to see if there's anything about tributes, paying homage, tributes, pools of water.
You flip through the book as quickly as you can. Go ahead and give me an investigation check just to see how and if you find this, what information you find.
10.
10. It takes you a few minutes. Korak, are you still back there?
Oh, let me see. No, I have
Moved around the corner.
in my way to here.
Yeah, you can't see the being anymore, but you flip through the book. It seems to mention in another entry that magical items are a good tribute. Rare gems, baubles, pieces of art from, royalty, things that might have sentimental value to high members of society, expensive artworks, jewelry, gems, magical items.
I'll list those off. Do we have anything of that nature?
I do, and I think it may work. It's a small item, a bit of a trifle, really, but for an ancient one who is perhaps prone to enjoying the role of a deceptive figure, it may appeal. I may have to explain it, however, but...
And I hold up a single 6-sided die of some ornate. Well, it's not very ornate. It looks like just a gaming die.
Okie doke. Anyone else have anything else?
Gita is gonna try to look down in the water and see if she can see anything, identify
Sure.
anything that might have already
Yeah.
been.
Give me a perception check. It's just at the edge of your dark vision. So about 60 feet down is where the water empties out into this pool. Let me know what you get on your perception check. But you can see the pool moving. You can see that beyond that, there might be other caverns that you can't see. You can definitely see the water below you. What'd you get on your
You
perception?
got a 13.
13. Not pictured here because I forgot to put it there, but there's like a raft on the shore directly below you. Like I said, about 60 feet down this sort of cliff edge. And you can see that it's sort of tethered there. It looks old, and it is just hanging out on the shore here on this side. You can't see anything beyond what you've seen. It's just too hard to make out from up here.
Porak, I didn't mean to discredit your tribute. I'm sure ancient dragon.
Let me show you.
I have some gold, but not that
Hold
much.
my die. Hold the die in your palm.
Okay. All right. Let me see this. Okay. Ooh, I mean, it's got a nice heft to it.
Yes. What number is the face? See, it has a 2 face up.
2. Yeah.
Close your palm and shake the die. It is a 5. What number is it? It is a 5.
It's a 5.
Shake your hand and close your hand and shake it up. What number is it? It is a 1. Show me. It is a 1.
It is a 1.
Okay.
Is this how you win at dice all the time?
I have to tell you, Arlen, I am a blithering idiot. When we were gambling, I forgot I had it.
I'm glad I haven't been playing you.
Okay,
All right,
this is great.
Do we go down?
Yes.
I think you hang on to that unless it is life or death.
My die?
Well, I mean, like if it's going to save us, then
I know. I just wanted to say die.
I know.
He's
I
a
wanted to
death
give you the
cleric. Why would
opportunity.
he want to save us?
Well, because
that's
he
right.
loves us.
I just want something to die.
He's your
It doesn't have to be
relative.
us.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Respect
Does
for
anybody have any rope? I'm gonna tie
Yes.
off a rope. Yeah, I've got.
I have rope
I'm
and a
gonna pull out some
grappling
rope,
hook.
and I'm gonna tie it off around one of these rocks and drop it over the edge.
Okay, excellent. You do so.
Down we go.
All right, give me climb checks.
All right.
Very
Would that
easy
be
DC since
dexterity?
you have
Also 10.
Athletics?
10. Yeah, no problem. Athletics. Yeah.
I might have a problem.
Oof. Nobody's rolling too high.
I
Couple of
get
tens?
9.
Did you get above?
I
did you
rolled
get
a
above-
9.
You got above 5 because you have a rope. You're fine.
Okay.
You all make it to the next map,
Oh,
and I will.
Jose is much kinder with his climbing checks than I was during the spring
Okay, we're all traumatized.
I'm gonna move you all over
new map.
here.
These are not OSR climbing checks.
No.
And
these are get us to the Draco Lich climbing checks.
that's right.
Is that the raft?
Yes, that is the raft. It looks like it's only meant for one person.
Holy mackerel.
And you can see off to your right, if you're looking out into the pool. Now that you're down here, your dark vision carries far enough that you can see there is an opening off to the right. The cavern here is maybe 50 feet tall. Yeah, in that direction. Yep. The water is moving from the stream that is splashing into it right next to you. The air is a little bit more acrid here than it was above.
How's the water quality?
The water's actually, you're looking at it, it seems to be steaming. Give me a nature check,
Okay.
everybody. Who's looking?
6.
Heck, you have no idea why this is doing that.
11.
11.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty good. 21.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
The two of you know what's happening here. And it appears that this pool is it could be connected to a hot spring, and the water flowing in is colder, and it is sort of mixing in this pool. So the water temperature here is fairly hot, but not boiling. You don't see it boiling. That's where you are. You're standing there.
I'm just gonna put my hand down in the water just to see how hot
Sure.
it is.
You put your hand in the water. You can put your hand in the water for maybe a couple of rounds before it gets really uncomfortable.
Okay,
And
we
you have
don't
to
want to
pull it
be stuck swimming for very long in this. It will not go well.
Noted.
Yeah. Go ahead and Elle, give me a perception check.
Okay. That's a natural 1 for a total of 7.
Mm,
All right. Yeah. There you are. It's steaming.
there
It's
you are.
water. It's pretty deep as far as you can tell. You can't really tell how deep it is.
On any other day, I would love to sit in this water and just, hot spring the healing sort of energies of the hot springs and all that stuff, but not today. Not today.
There's no jets.
Tomorrow.
Jets.
Are
Is
there
there-
tributes on the side, like where we're standing, or can I see anything hanging from anywhere?
Nope.
I'm still looking for the tributes.
You don't see any tributes.
Are you thinking
Okay,
about a
we do about the
retribute
tribute.
situation? You thinking about a retribute?
I mean, nobody's looking,
Yeah.
so
If you
I don't see
something-
anything. So
Now, I'm not saying Korak's die is not fantastic. We've established that is a wonderful tribute, but if we see something else,
it's a die.
yeah, but it's
Die.
predictable.
But I wanted to point out that dragons have a reputation of being meticulous with their inventory.
And very
They-
smart.
They do. They do
Yes.
have that reputation. They would know everything in their hoard. All right,
So
what do you guys
Leave it. Like,
retributing is not an option.
probably not.
Just imagine, an ever-burning candlestick just like mine.
Just like the mine. It's even got my initials on it. Just
Yeah.
like
Oh, look.
Shit. All right.
We're gonna have to get on this raft. Go.
All of us? I
Should
think
we
maybe
try-
just Arlen should go with the purple robe.
should we try going? Does it look like it'll fit 2 people?
it looks like it might fit 2 people. It
You-
also looks like you could
You got this, buddy.
you could either improvise a paddle, although you don't see a paddle, but it looks like you could sort of pull yourself along the wall if you needed to, because it's fairly rough.
And we can't see like the other side, right?
Not from this
where-
angle, no. Yeah.
You
Your,
wanna go
your
check
dark
it out?
vision, and your dark vision is just enough to let you know that there is like a cave entrance to your right over there.
Should we try attaching a rope to the other end?
Absolutely.
And then you guys-
and then we'll
one
let
of
you
us-
out.
Yeah. One of us takes it across and then you pull it back.
Yeah, we'll let you out with the rope, and then we'll pull you back if something happens. We promise to pull you back.
We're all going to die.
Probably you first, though. Let's be honest.
He'll hop onto the raft and
All right,
Kinda-
put yourself on the raft.
give it a
Well-
kick or two to just make sure it's not going to fall apart on him.
Give him
No,
one end
it's-
of the rope.
It
Hold on
looks
to
like it's it looks old, but it looks like it's sturdy. Looks like it was well built by whoever built it.
So he'll start kind of pulling himself along the wall.
All right. Arlen
Towards
starts
the-
pulling himself along the wall with this raft beneath him, the pool steaming around him, and an unknown cave
Fine.
ahead
It's
while
fine.
his companions watch from the shore. And that's a perfect time to take a quick bathroom break. Go to commercial, and we'll come back to see what fate awaits them.
Hell yes! Thank you so much. I think in the interim, I'm suggesting that Korak doff their armor. No, yeah, doff. Is it
Doff
doff?
it.
Doff.
Doff and
On
Don?
is to put on.
Yeah, Don
They're
is to
great
put on.
guys. They're great guys.
They're great guys.
Doff and
They are.
Don.
Doff and Don are the
Doff and
best.
Don.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
When we last left our heroes, we had Arlen on a raft on his way across a steaming pool towards a cave that supposedly, purportedly, apparently contains an ancient green dragon turned Dracolich. Clearly with a death wish. All right, Arlen, go ahead and give me an athletics check as you pull yourself along the wall with the raft.
Athletics.
Yeah.
17.
You're good. You are able to clearly this is the wall is rough enough for you to grab hold and you sort of awkwardly pull yourself along. This was clearly not made to be friendly to those who can't fly or maybe climb walls. And you make your way to the end of the pool here. It takes you a couple of rounds to do so, and as you're able to sort of turn the corner, you enter some box text. Beyond the water of the pool, a wispy green fog hangs in the center of a large chamber. Above, the skeletal remains of an enormous dragon. As you catch sight of it, you also see that its gaping eye sockets crackle to life with a pale green light. And this is what you see beyond your location. And as sort of you get to about here, you can see that the pool goes from deep to fairly shallow fairly quickly. You see some steps rising up into this chamber. There is the sort of wispy fog that sort of hangs above these remains, and the go up into the cavern, which is probably 50 or so feet tall. And as you get to there, you hear a voice. "Who dares trespass upon the rest of Verdant?" croaks a raspy voice from within the skull. "If you come seeking oblivion, you have found it."
Nice.
We are but humble servants. And he's going to step off and kind of like bow real deep. And he's going to give the rope on the raft a little tug so they know to pull it back.
Okay, all right. There goes.
But yeah, he's just going to stay on his hands and knees, kind of like bowing.
Okay. All right. The raft comes back as the wearer in purple bows deeply. You're gonna stay there prostrate until your friends get here, or?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of take his time.
And to give you a visual, right. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Right above you on the map, you can see a little little
Oh, my
visual
goodness.
for you.
Cool.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think I'm willing to go find out.
Okay, you're next. You sure you don't want to take off that heavy armor in case you slip and fall off the raft? I mean, you're going to sink like a stone if you do.
If I fall in, I'll take it off as I'm sinking.
Oh, smart. Okay,
All right.
off you go.
Off you go. Arlen, give me a perception check that I forgot to have you make as you traverse the pool there.
Perception?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
12.
Well, okay. You make it across without any issue. Korak, you can at this point see Arlen on the far shore prostrating himself before something that you can't quite make out. Let's go ahead and give me an athletics check and make your way across.
$14.
14. All right. You are able to move your way along. You've got the rope there. You've got the side of the wall. No issues. And you see, go ahead and give me a perception check as you make your way across, please.
All right. As I get closer, I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Up.
17.
17. All right. As you're about halfway across, you can see, Arlen, you can start making out what appears to be a skeletal, mostly skeletal head with glowing green eyes that is longer than you are tall. And you also see as you at some point you're sort of handling the rope and you look down in the center of the pool down below, you can just barely make out something glinting. Looks like there's like a perhaps some part of the hoard that is down in the water, the bottom of the water.
In the part of the water we just crossed?
Yeah, in the middle of the pool, the center of the pool.
Okay.
But Korak, you're able to catch that with the 17. You're able to see that. But then you also see as you get to the shore, you can see a gargantuan remains of a dragon. Its skin barely hanging on to the skeleton. This green miasma sort of fogging above this thing, and the whole basically half of the cavern is obscured by this mist as it speaks these words that you heard a moment ago.
I think as I
and you see
on the rope,
just prostrate on the ground.
I go going, like more emphatically than I'm even realizing.
You're doing what now?
I'm pulling the rope, like
okay, got it. Yep. They pull
but it's
back.
emphatic and fast and forceful.
What are you doing when you get to the shore? You're sort of like in a foot deep of water here.
I'm just absentmindedly standing there agape.
Okay. It seems to be waiting for a reply. You would imagine it's not doing anything else except sort of staring at you with these glowing green eyes. Gita and Elle, what are you guys doing on that side?
I don't know if you think they made it.
Well, they pulled on the rope.
Maybe. Or maybe it was a dragon pulling on the rope.
Okay.
I feel like if it was a dragon, it would be more forceful, although that last one was pretty intense.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
They're probably fine and they need us.
Yeah, they do.
You go first.
Should we go at the same time?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know. It
That's the
seems like
spirit.
it's
Let's
a bad
go.
idea, but okay.
Yeah, terrible idea, but let's do it anyways.
All right. You both get on this raft. You can feel it sink below you as you both get on it. It is barely holding the both of you. The athletics check will be increased to a higher DC as you both make your way across. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Yeah, this was a really bad idea, actually.
I'm regretting listening to you.
Yeah. That's a 9 for me.
Excellent. Gita?
That's 15 for me.
15. All right. Okay. Gita, you are you feel the raft starting to shake side to side.
Stop it. Are you doing that on purpose?
I'm trying to balance, I think, and like it, like I'm trying to correct, and I grab Elle's hair to like come on.
And in doing so, Elle, you lose your footing and you fall into the pool.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
It is very warm, uncomfortably warm in this water. What are you doing?
I'm a pretty good swimmer, so I'm just gonna freestyle it.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna put my face in and look to see if I see anything interesting.
Give me a perception check.
Horribly burned.
Your eyeballs are cooked.
Hurt in my eyeballs. That's a 21.
21. All right. You take a point of damage as you look in under the water. As you start swimming to the shore, you can definitely see a collection of treasure at the bottom of the pool, which would be very easy for a dragon who breathes underwater to get to. Not so much for anybody else. But you're able to swim. Gita, you're able to get the raft. Cheering on Elle as he swims just next to the raft. And you all make your way to the shore where you see what I've described before, this gargantuan remains of this dragon, his eyes glowing, this pale green, this green miasma that is just sort of floating above it. And it just appears to be sort of staring at you.
Are we good? Did you tell him?
What did he say? Anything?
Our business.
Oh, we have a tribute.
Great Verthendantalix. We have come to offer you tribute.
That's all right.
Chorus, you're up.
Like my...
And I just hold my D6 up.
All right. What's special about your D6?
It's called a charlatan's die.
Okay.
It is a wondrous item, and whenever I roll it, I can control which number it rolls.
All right.
Or the user can, yeah.
You, how do you present it? What do you say?
I do like I did with Elle. I approach, not meaning to be disrespectful in my audacity, but not as cowering as, mere mortals. And I approach and I hold up the die and I say, show me your palm and let me place it here.
It doesn't move. It just continues staring at you.
Okay, I'll do it. I put it in my palm, and then I close my palm, and I shake the die, and I say, "What number is it?"
What was it? A 6-sided die?
6-sided, yeah.
6.
It's a 6. I close my palm and I shake my hand again.
What number is it?
6.
I open my palm and it's a 6. I close it again. I shake it.
What number is it?
1.
I open my palm and it's a 1.
This is. You think I am impressed by sleight of hand?
Oh, do you have one of these? I hold it out of my hand. Try it yourself.
Again, doesn't move.
Well, anyway,
I put it on the ground in front of it.
it's the die, not me. No, I'm not good with sleight of hand. More of a deft hand at ceremonies of a sort.
And that's not the only thing that we come to offer in tribute. And I'll get up from my laying on the shore soaked, and I'll step forward side by side with Korak, and I'll pull out these bird pipes. I brought a song especially for you, and I'll start playing a song
Okay.
on the bird pipes.
Give me a performance check.
15.
15. All right. Pretty good performance.
Thank you. I'll take it.
What is the song? What's
I make it up on the spot.
Okay.
And it is based on what I've read sort of in the book in terms of like some of the history of this and what I know of the Verdant Cloud.
Okay.
Just basically regaling and retelling of all of its honorable deeds and terrifying acts across the realm and all that kind of stuff. Just sort of building it up as an epic song.
Okay. Excellent. What else?
Gita will step up.
Yeah.
She'll pull out her, I guess she has a sharp tool of some sort, a blade, for eating. She'll pull all her beautiful brown hair, chocolate brown, roll it up, pull it really tight, and cut it off.
What?
She's got this short, gross bob now with uneven ends. And she'll hand it forward to him, kind of place it carefully and slightly ceremoniously down in front of him.
What is the significance of this, orc?
Some say your power and your strength is in your hair. I give you some of mine. I give you some of my energy. I give you some of me.
I will take all of you.
Okay, wait a minute.
No,
I have
that was
another
too far.
idea. I have another.
I start taking off my armor, and I start handing things to Elle.
Here, help me.
Here we go. All right.
Okay,
I pull off my
Beautiful.
enormous hat.
All right. God, that thing's
I
big.
do the big belt buckle with the big skull, and then I look at the dragon and show it to him, and then I give it over to Elle. And then I take off the chainmail shirt, and I take off my undershirt, my pinky, skinny body underneath with like virtually no muscle definition whatsoever.
He looks so much
Maybe-
bigger with the armor on.
Yeah, maybe you should put that back on.
Just a minute.
I kick off my
No.
boots
No body.
And I-
shaming.
and my breeches, and I say, no, I don't take off my boots. I put my boots back on, and then I say,
Classy.
All right,
Keep the boots
I'll
on.
be just right back.
and I run over to the edge of the water, and I dive in where I saw that glint. Of the-
Okay.
yeah, and I
What's your-
swim
what's-
down toward it.
Swim down towards it.
Yeah.
All right. What's your goal
Oh my
here?
God.
To find out what that was, to see if there's something I can throw into the mix.
Okay. All right. Give me an athletics roll and
Great idea.
tell you what happens.
Fantastic. It's
Full
just the
pump.
boots. To be clear, Scottish Jeff wants to confirm it's just the boots, right?
Just the boots.
Oh, yeah.
Just the boots.
Okay, just yeah.
So
Quote,
whopping
a quote from
11.
chat.
Your steel-toed boots start sinking you a little further
A
down.
little faster than
You take 2 points of damage.
I think it's gonna
You
be
continue
more
sinking
muscular.
towards the towards what appears to be a small hoard of treasure down below.
Okay. What caught my
Um,
attention?
Oh, all sorts of glinting things. There's
Oh.
gold, there's silver, there's gems, all sorts of
Looking
things.
about as I'm boiling and starting to lose my breath, I look for a couple of things I can grab with both hands that are particularly impressive to my momentary glance.
You're grabbing its treasure.
Mhm.
I saw it glinting. I mean,
the
that's
glinting
not
was,
like that.
the glinting was all of the stuff because it's all
Okay,
so
so
shiny.
its horde is all down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. I see
What
the
could
folly of
possibly
my.
go wrong?
I see the folly of my assumption, and I return to the surface.
Okay. All right.
And then I
Take
plump.
another 2 points of damage. As Korak goes from a pale, pasty half orc to a sort of a lobster red half orc.
Oh no!
as he pops out of the water.
And my hair is like plastered to my head.
What was he doing?
I thought I saw something that would be beneficial, but I think at this point we're pretty much screwed. Arlen, what do you have?
Arlen will just take out what gold he has
Okay.
and like set it down with the die.
Yeah.
And he'll just say, "Apologies, my lord. We are but humble servants." And he'll set his gold down.
He says, "Throw it in my hoard."
He'll take the gold and he'll chuck it into the water.
Take everything else and chuck it into the water, or
Yeah, sure. He'll like throw the dye in the water and the hair.
he seems to be addressing you because you are the wearer of the purple. All right, you chuck the stuff into the water. It's falling a little short of his hoard, but it's fine. It's in the water.
Tell him why we're here.
Tell him what to do.
Just come right out and say, like, what?
Yes, that's the plan.
I'm going to back away from Arlen a little bit.
Yeah, me
Standing
too.
there.
I'm
If
backing
there
away
is
from him as well.
Nothing else, you may go, servants.
Now, just above the table, as Andy, we're asking for the eye.
I would imagine so.
Okay.
You note that the dragon is in this skeletal form. You don't see, like, it's got glowing magical like eyes. You don't see anything solid. That could just be because you can't see what's beyond that. But these look like wispy, sort of pure magical spheres where its eyes would be.
Okay. Arlen will just stand up and look at the dragon, and I'll say, "My lord, we have come to make a request of you. We have learned that at one point you took the eye of the Evergreen Prince. We would like to have it. Do you still have the eye?"
What manner of request is this? Why does a wearer of purple know about this or care about the Evergreen Prince?
He has been harassing our organization and disrespecting you. We learned that he will stop if we get the eye back.
All right, roll either a persuasion or deception. It's a little bit of both. No. While Arlen is doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm standing right next to him, stark naked, except for my boots.
Okay. All right, Gita, and that's all. So
Yeah, I mean, my stuff's on the ground right there, and I'm just interested in I'm watching the transaction.
Sure. Gita, Lark, what are you guys doing?
I'm watching his fake eyes, the light that's coming out, the orbs, just to see if they go in a direction.
Sure.
Like maybe he'll look at where they are.
Okay.
I'm just looking at that.
I'll have you roll something in a second. Elle, what are you doing?
I'm going to play a low dirge on my bird pipes while all of this is going on to add a little ambience.
Okay. Gita.
Persuasion 12.
12. Gita, give me a either an insight or a perception, your choice.
I'll do perception.
Actually, give me both. Go ahead and give me both.
Natural 20 on perception.
Nice.
25. Insight is pretty average, 13.
13. All right. 13 is enough to give you sort of an inkling. You are standing there talking to this Dracolich. From your understanding, you should be like pissing yourself in fear. Like the creatures of this sort of magnitude just cause an irrational fear such that you shouldn't be just fine. You're probably a little scared, but you shouldn't be just standing here having a conversation with this thing. That's weird. And your perception, you got a 20, roll 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Your natural 20, you pick up on the fact that this thing has not moved one iota since you've been here. When it speaks, the mouth hasn't really moved. And with a 20, you think you see something moving in the skull. The skull is as big as as long as taller than a man. But you think you see something moving beyond in sort of the greenish, foggy miasma behind the skull.
Where's the skull located, like in relation to the rest of us? Is it kind of like hanging in the middle of the room when the body is right behind it, or is he doing some weird thing with his head where the head is against a wall somewhere?
No, you see it on the map. It's right in front of you. It's like 5 feet from you. The whole remains are sort of lying on the ground there. Yeah, sync view for everybody to see the same view.
Jose, we actually don't see the token or the creature.
Yeah, I don't.
The token. It's not visible.
There's no token. It's part of the map. That's weird. Oh,
So sort of that.
oh, so,
The image of the dragon, I see that.
sorry.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Oh,
Yep.
That,
That changes things.
sorry about that. I thought it was visible the whole time. You can see the green miasma, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's what you see. Sorry about that.
no, it's helpful. I'm gonna walk up.
Okay.
Gita, what are you doing?
And I'm gonna just kind of put my hand through where it is. I feel like it's not really there.
Okay. You sort of step. You go to like touch the skull.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You hear, "What are you doing, servant?" As you approach, you touch the skull. It is a skull larger than a man. It is definitely there. You go ahead and give me a Constitution save because you sort of have to step into this green miasma to do so.
18.
18. You're good. It's very acrid. It tastes terrible in the back of your throat. You think that if you were to take a big lungful, this would be a bad thing. But you touch the skull, and it's just sitting there.
Well, I can't push it.
How dare you?
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my God. I'm gonna walk.
That's how we roll.
Put
What's
my
that?
hand on Gita's shoulder. Don't be a fool.
It hasn't moved.
What do you mean?
don't think it's really. There's something inside the skull. That's it.
I'm going to look at the skull a little bit closer now that I'm standing up next to Gita. Do I notice the same thing?
Give me a
I'm
perception.
doing this quietly to him too.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jose, I'm like putting on my hat, putting on my belt,
Okay.
picking up my shield.
Was that a 20 you said?
24.
24. Yeah, Gita is pointing out that there's the jaw hasn't moved. The whole remains are moving, and the voice seems to be coming from sort of behind the skull, sort of from the miasma, maybe from under the skeleton, the rib cage, somewhere in there, but it's not coming from like a voice you would expect it to.
This is a farce. This isn't real.
I cut my hair for nothing.
Oh, it's going to take a while to grow back. This isn't even this dragon is not even a real dragon anymore. It's a dead dragon. Who is animating this?
You rolled a 24, you said?
Yeah.
That was your perception.
Yep.
You see movement of a serpentine figure sort of within the skeleton of this dragon.
The jig is up, but we're willing to deal. We will make a deal. Come on out. Let's talk. Come on out.
What? How dare you?
No, it's fine. You don't need to keep this whole thing up. We get it. You like the power and all the, tributes and all the good stuff. We have a simple request to save a bunch of people's lives. Come on out.
You see from within the you see movement sort of within the rib cage. Something is underneath the skeleton, and flying, sort of bursting from the skeleton and flying upwards. You see a miniature version of the thing that you've been talking to.
It's a baby.
And it kind of looks like, sorry, let's see. There's a little image to it to the left of the map.
Aww.
As it flies up into the green cloud above, it says, "Who are you and what are you doing here?"
Well, we came here on a very important mission, an honorable mission, to save children's lives. I'm sure you can appreciate younglings' lives being precious and of invaluable nature. What we need is we need to satiate. What's that?
Children are delicious.
Yes, of course. Very delicious. No. They're not. No. They're not delicious. They haven't been seasoned. Adults are way better. Way better. That's a common misconception, actually. We need the Verdant Cloud's eye. It will allow us to save children who will then grow up to be delicious adults.
I am the Verdant Cloud.
Well, we need your eye.
How dare you?
I guess.
Does this miasma emanate from the skeleton, or does it come from that smaller figure?
It seems to be sort of an area effect. It seems to be emanating maybe from the skeleton, but it's just sort of not going anywhere. It's sort of hanging out in this room.
I think we can take him. I'm just going to turn and whisper to my companions.
All right. Let's see.
Maybe we should continue to try to treat with him.
All right. You say that, and you hear him go, "How dare you!" And he takes a breath and flies above you. And roll me initiative, please.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's on.
It's on, baby.
Well,
Let's do this.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's see. All right. Arlen.
I rolled a nat 20 for a total of 22.
Yeah, I see that. What you doing?
Nice.
Seeing it kind of like coming at us.
Yeah, it's
Arlen's-
hovering. It's flying in the air, hovering above the sort of still in the cloud, and it looks like it's about to breathe on you.
Arlen's just going to say, "This is not necessary, but we will defend ourselves." And he's going to bonus action Blade Song.
Okay.
And for his action, he's going to I'm just going to fire a firebolt at him.
Okay.
Because I'm 4th level. Come on. Shit. It's 18.
18 does hit. Yep.
Okay. Oh, pretty good. 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. Oh. Right. It's on. All right.
And
Moving anything anywhere?
with my movement, I'm gonna kind of roll over here to like the edge of the wall.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Looks like its turn. It takes that, but it's still gonna focus its ire on the rest of you since you all are nicely gathered there.
Yeah, and I think I'm actually probably up here with Gita.
Since you're looking at it all funky.
Yep.
Giving it the stink eye. All right. It catches the 3 of you. It takes a deep breath and exhales this noxious gas, green gas. It covers all of you. It looks a lot like the fumes that are sort of covering the back end of the cavern here, but in a propellant form. All of you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no. A dirty 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
And that 20.
Dirty
There you
20.
go.
The 2 of you got 20 something.
I got dirt. Yeah, 22.
All right. A dirty 1. That's no good. That is 21 points of
Oh.
poison damage.
Okay.
And or 10 if you made it. Which Gita and Korek did. All right, and it continues to hover above the skeleton of its progenitor. Langston.
I drop to the ground and make a death save. And I succeed.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Korak.
I choose this worm, and using my channel divinity, I command path to the grave. And the next time the creature's hit, before the end of my next turn, that attack, the creature has vulnerability to it from any of us.
All right. Excellent. Does it need to make a save or no save?
No save. Just has to be
Excellent.
hit.
All right. That was Korak. Anything else, Korak? Movement? Anything else?
I think it may be good to get out of the way because I'm sort of just vulnerable here, but I want to run over here and grab my die.
Okay. Right. Did you not throw it in the pool, or Arlen threw it in the pool? I believe.
I think I threw it in the pool. I go here.
Yeah, he threw it in. He threw all the treasure in the pool.
I threw all my gold in the pool.
Yeah, you did.
There's
All right.
a layer of hair that's floating.
You're not gonna need it.
All right. Correct. Gita.
Gita sees that her pal Elle is dropped to the ground, so she will cure wounds.
All right. Excellent. Good choice.
Ooh, it's great. 13 back.
Thank you.
And I think I don't want that to happen again, so I'm gonna move just a little bit further down here so we can't all get blasted.
All right. When you move to there, go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw. As you are moving into the green, lingering.
Oh
miasma.
no.
What'd you
3.
That's not going to make it.
No.
That means you are.
I stopped right in the middle of it.
Yeah, basically that whole sort of part of the cavern.
Could I have done my full movement and stopped over here? Is it too late?
Because you have to go through it. Anytime you go through it.
Yeah, okay.
You are poisoned.
Cool.
All right. All right. Let's see who. Gita, Arlen.
All right, Arlen is going to. Did it look to Arlen like he did any damage with that fire bolt earlier?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's going to move up a little bit more. And he's just going to point out a finger and cast a chromatic orb at the creature at second level.
Yeah, babe. Pull up the big guns, baby. You're stepping into the miasma as well over there.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
I thought it was clear with that. All right. Would I have been able to see the miasma?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is it not showing up on the map?
No, I only see the skeleton.
Okay, got it.
So maybe I just kind of hold where I was.
Yeah, there it is. Sorry.
Korak, did your previous spell do some kind of buff?
Yeah, it's a buff on you. The creature is vulnerable to the next attack that hits it, to the damage.
Okay, I rolled a 14 on the die plus 6 to hit.
That will hit. Yep.
Sweet. So that's going to be fire damage again.
Yep.
And
This is a green. As a green dragon. If you were facing a red dragon, this would be probably ineffective, but
Yes.
it's not a red dragon.
Vulnerability is double damage. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, 14 fire damage.
14. Does that include the doubling?
No, that's just on the die.
Crikey.
Nice.
We may see with our own eyes a death this day yet.
That is 28 then.
28 fire damage. Yes.
Fire damage. All right. Very, very good. This thing for scale size, this thing is probably about the size of a large crocodile with wings, basically.
Where have
And
we seen that before?
oh. All right. Good turn by Arlen. It's go. It did not like that. Let's see if it recharged its breath weapon. It does not. So it flies over here, and yells out, "Minions!"
Oh,
All right, Langston.
I
It's
will.
just sort of hovering still about
Mhm.
20, 30 feet up. 20 feet up. 20.
I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to use a bonus action first to hide while all
Okay.
of this commotion is happening as it gets blasted.
Sure,
by
this
Arlen's
skull
chromatic
here is
orb.
about 7 or 8 feet long, so you could hide behind the skull.
Yeah, I'm going to hide behind the skull, and then when I see an opening, I'm going to take a shot with my side blade.
All right, give me a hide check and then roll to hit.
Okay.
See if he notices you.
That's a stealth roll.
Yes, sorry.
14.
Using my 3rd edition. 14. He rolled a 3 on the die, so yeah, you're able to hide.
Sweet. Okay, and then I will take a shot as my action.
Okay.
21.
To hit?
Yep.
That hits.
Okay. So 7.
what is this
plus
weapon?
Sneak attack. This is my side blade, so it's psychic damage.
Got it.
So 7 plus my sneak attack. 16 points of psychic damage.
16 points of psychic damage.
And that's my turn.
Oof.
I'm going to stay hidden.
All right. All right. Hiding behind the skull there. Gorak.
All right. I am going to bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it over here in the miasma because it doesn't breathe. And then I'm going to smack it.
All right. Smack it up.
Maybe, well, a 16 to hit it.
16 does not hit it, actually. It is still a dragon. It's a baby, but it's still a dragon.
All right. All right. Then,
How high off the ground is it?
This is flying 20 feet up. It seems to be waiting for its breath to come back to it because it seems to be safe up there or was.
I think I might still have that dagger that I was holding on to when we were cutting the corpses down that I borrowed from somebody.
Sure.
I'm going to throw it at that thing.
Chuck the dagger. All right.
Yeah.
As a bonus?
No, that's my main attack.
Oh, okay.
Got
it.
Spiritual weapons bonus.
Got it.
So I don't have dagger loaded in my actions, so that's going to be probably that's dexterity, right?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dex plus proficiency.
Yep.
So it's going to be a +4, so I can just use the same weapon. Oh no.
Ding.
7.
It clangs off the cavern wall behind it.
Let's see if there's any.
I'll let Jack Burton. Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, then I will move back to here.
All right.
You're doing great, Korak. You're doing great.
Spreading
but
out.
it's the spells and the magic.
All right. That's it for Korak. Gita, you are poisoned, which means that your actions, your attack rolls and ability checks have disadvantage. You're feeling
My
sick to your
spells
tummy.
still work.
Your spells still work, yeah.
I am going to dramatically whoosh my hands around like you've seen before at the festival. Oh, this time my beautiful chocolate brown hair doesn't blow back quite like it did before.
Sort of bobs
And I will
back.
cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
It's 20 feet up, but this is a 40-foot high cylinder.
It's about
he-
50 or so feet up, yep.
He's got to make a con save of 13.
Con save of 13. Let's see what you got. What you got there. Come on. Oh no. Let's see, do I have any advantages? He looks like he failed it.
Failed it.
Oof.
Okay, so
Nice.
he's going to take 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
And this, I don't think this is going to apply, but if the creature is shapeshifted, it reverts to its true form.
It is not. This is its true form.
Okay.
Did you say 16 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Radiant. And then for my bonus action. Oh, it was me and Korak that took half damage, correct? From that initial blast.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna point at him and do healing word from across the miasma.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that was terrible. 5 points back.
5 points back to Korak.
Yeah.
All right.
That's something.
All right. It is at this point that you hear. Actually, give me a perception checks.
14.
18.
15.
4. 3. No. Perception. It's terrible, whatever it is. 5.
All right. Lark, what'd you get, Al?
18.
18. You are the first to see this, partly because you're the closest, but as you're hiding behind the skull of the ancient worm, you hear scuttling behind you, and you sort of look over your shoulder, and you can see this bipedal creature that it has an exoskeleton. Its head looks arachnid. It has 8 eyes and mandibles, and it is crawling along the wall from the edge where you guys took the raft along here towards your location. You also see on the other wall, actually, let's call it behind it. You can see behind it another creature. This one, a giant spider that is making its way along the wall in your direction.
I'll
as
just
well.
call out to Korak. Korak, friends of yours? And then I'll gesture back behind us.
Oh, no, I've never met them before. Do you think I should introduce myself?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a nature check. Well, since you spotted it, give you a quick, if you know what these things are. You know what the giant spider is, obviously.
5.
A 5. Yeah, you don't know what this arachnid looking thing. Definitely bipedal, definitely arachnid, but that's about all you can tell from it. All right, that was Gita. So Arlen.
Feeling good about his spells, Arlen is going to fire another chromatic orb at the guy, at the dragon.
Okay.
Just at first level this time.
Okay.
It's a 15 on the die. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Nice. Damn, I rolled 2 8s on the damage. 16 plus a 5. So 21 fire damage.
20. Oh my god.
Not bad on 3d8.
21 fire damage. No. How do you do this?
Oh,
Yeah.
Arlen is just like, and he's just gonna hurl this another flaming orb at the thing, and smite him
All right. Too late. You hear it say, "Pilot, pilot!" Oh, as it is engulfed in flames, and the smoking winged
What
lizard.
did he say?
Save the eyeball. Save the eyeball.
It,
We'll look for it.
it falls. It falls to the ground, right where it was flying, and hits the ground. That was Arlen. All right, these guys.
Is it his eyeball or the prince's eyeball? What are we looking for?
The dragon's eyeball.
The dragon's eye?
All right. This thing crawls along the wall to there, and it is going to. Al, give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 15.
15. All right. You barely avoid a strand of web that is attached to this creature that is shot from its mouth, and it hits right next to you, and the creature just sort of stays on the wall there. The giant spider crawls. It's basically above it on the wall here. And it is going to, what's it going to do, giant spider?
Do the miasma.
60. Korak, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Whoops, saving throw. 11.
11 total?
Yeah.
All right. It shoots his web at you, and it sticks you to the wall that you are near. You are restrained as you're covered in this giant web. All right. That was their go. Langston.
All right. Seen dodging out of the way of the first web attack and then watching the second one kind of go overhead. He follows it and looks back and sees Korak plastered up against the wall behind him. He's going to run back towards Korak and start cutting him free, and then just shout to Arlen, get the dragon's eyeball. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I'll use my action to try to break my companion free.
Okay. That'll take some cutting of the web. Pardon me. Go ahead and give me an attack and damage.
All right. Probably just using my dagger this time, not a Psyblade. Yeah. That is a 16 for 4 points of damage.
Okay, you are cut through most of it. You're not able to cut through all of it in your turn, but you're almost there.
Do I have a, let's see, bonus action? I do have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah,
does that mean I can use, how does that work?
Yeah, another
use
cut.
a
You don't add any beyond the die roll for your damage.
Got it. Okay. So a 12 to hit.
That hits. Yep.
And that's going to be 2 points of damage.
All right, you with both blades working at once, you are able to cut away the webbing that is holding Korak in place. That is your turn.
Is Korak still naked?
Yes.
Korak is yeah. It's a part. He has his hat and boots on, I think. Yeah.
I have my hat and my belt, and I have my shield, but I don't have my clothes.
Good look.
He's dripping wet, right?
It's dripping wet. Yeah, it's a
I'm
great
still
look. This is
red.
It's good. Yeah,
Lobster.
Kodak moment and lobster. He's Korak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna first bring the spiritual weapon flying around.
Yep.
To here, and that's as far as that goes. And I miss. Thank you, Will. And then I think I will step aside here and fire. What's it called? A ray of enfeeblement.
Okay. At which one?
At the blue humanoid creature that's climbing on the wall, not the spider.
Sure. You can roll me a nature check if you want to identify what it does, what it can do.
That is an 8.
8. No, yeah, you don't know. Some sort of spidery humanoid. Can shoot webs,
Right.
you know that much.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. I got 11 on the.
I'm going to do it like 6-shooter style.
It got a grand total of 12.
Oh, that's just not enough.
No.
So it has disadvantage on strength-based D20 tests.
Okay.
It also subtracts 1d8 from all of its damage rolls
Nice.
for the duration, which is concentration. Oh, shoot, concentration. So I lose my spiritual weapon.
Oh, no.
I underestimated my power.
But
You got excited.
Screw you, blue man.
No, I point down. You got excited.
Ow.
Oh, no.
that's probably how that's actually how I fired the beam. What am I thinking?
Inappropriate. All right. That was correct. Gita.
Kita's doing her best not to see the spectacle that's over on the wall to the south. She did, however, see them shooting at things and a web flying in. So can she see anything from her location?
Not
in
from
terms
your
of
vantage
enemies?
point, but you could move. You're not going to get any more poisoned if you move through this.
Oh, good.
But however, the skeleton in front of you, the body counts as difficult terrain. So that's basically double your movement if you try to move through the skeleton area.
Okay. Let's see. What is my movement? Oh, it's 30. So I can go 15.
Yeah, you can just come straight away. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
I can see the blue man now, right?
You can see both of them. They're both on the same wall. Just the spider is above the blue creature.
Can I get both of them
With,
with the moonbeam? Could I center
that
it
just
right in
comes straight
between
down,
them?
right?
It's 40 feet up, but 5 feet.
Yeah, man.
Wide.
Because literally they're vertically stacked on top of each other because they're
Okay.
on the same wall.
Okay, I
So that-
will. For my
just come straight down. Yeah.
for my action, I will move it over, and
Okay.
they both have to do a con 13 save.
Con 13. All right, let's do the guy first. That's not going to make it. And the giant spider. What was the? Oh, he makes it. Okay. Spider
Okay.
makes it. The other guy does not.
Okay. Well, that's not a lot. That's 8 damage. So blue man gets full and spider gets half.
All right. So 8 damage, you said?
Yeah.
All
And if
right.
either of them are polymorphed,
They are not. Spider gets half. All right. Give me a nature check just real quick. Let's see. Identify these things you are fighting.
that is a 23.
23. Clearly, a giant spider is a giant spider. But the thing below it is an ettercap. It is a spider-like humanoid that are known to despise Fae and also sometimes serve stronger creatures. And they can do much the same stuff as a spider can, including shooting webs and biting. And they can reel in captured creatures and web them up. All right. That was Gita. Arlen.
Arlen's gonna run up and kind of check out the body of the dragon.
Yeah. It's
Does it-
like 7-8 foot long dragon, clearly a juvenile or baby version of the creature next to you.
Does it look like he could he realistically, like, with a swipe of his, like a big chop of his sword, just take the head? I'm trying to think of like what he could do quickly.
Sure. It would take your whole. I mean, you can take your action to take its eyeball. It's probably easier than going through the scales.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he'll do that then. He'll take his dagger out,
Okay.
and then just try to, like, as carefully as possible, remove the eye.
Sure. Yeah.
From the dragon.
Give me a either a sleight of hand. Yeah, sleight of hand check. You're trying to get it out without damaging it in one round.
So 12 on the die. Let me check my
dexterity.
Plus 2. 14.
14. All right. You start taking it out. That is your go. It is their turn. Cap is going to move a little bit further up. It's just going to rush this way. And it jumps off the wall, lands on the ground, and just scuttles towards Gita. Didn't like that moonbeamy thing. And it hates bob haircuts. All right.
Don't we all?
Let's see.
So do we assume that a physical attack by this creature is a strength-based test? Does that count as a strength-based test if it's a strength-based attack?
Oh, sure. Why not?
So it's a disadvantage.
All right. Oof. That is a miss. It takes a swipe with its claw, and it goes in to try to bite you. And it got a grand total of 14. Does a 14 hit you?
It does.
Okay, yeah, that's with disadvantage. It still hits you. It bites you for 5 points of damage plus 2 poison damage.
Minus 1d8.
Minus 1d8. Nice. All right, so that is a grand total of 7 points of damage minus 5, so 2 points of damage.
Oh, yes.
You're already poisoned, so that doesn't really affect you.
And Jose, I would imagine that in this regard that the damage, it doesn't necessarily say this, but the poison damage may be different from the physical damage.
Yeah.
So that 5 damage that it erased was all the physical, and the poison still is effective.
Yeah.
Okay. I took 2. Cousins.
And then the spider, the giant spider is going to. Oh, what's it going to do? Is web recharged? Nope. It's going to try to scurry off, and the giant spider moves to there and tries to bite Korak.
Sure, go after the naked man.
Yeah. So, and you're already cooked. You're
I'm ready to eat.
You're ready to eat. It only got a
Thank you, Doc.
14.
Oh, because I'm naked, that's exactly my armor class.
Right. Oh boy. The giant spider does slightly more damage. It does 7 from the piercing plus 7 poison damage. So 14 total.
Ouch.
It's like cutting into a soft-boiled egg.
Uh-huh.
It's
already removed its shell. All right. The giant spider bites into you, and that is their turn. Langston.
I am going to tumble across, do like a little cartwheel or somersault over this way.
Acrobatics.
Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab it feels like this might be floating away. So I'm going to grab that.
Okay.
Do you need me to make a roll?
Acrobatics, yes.
Okay. That's going to be a 23. And then from that position, I'd like to shoot at the Ettercap.
Yep.
A psychic blade.
Blast them.
Ooh, that's an 8 on the first attack, and then I'll use my bonus action if I can.
Okay.
And that is a 14.
A 14, I believe, hits. Yep.
Okay, so the 14 will do a total of 5 psychic damage.
All right. Excellent. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn. I just make sure this thing doesn't float away. I don't want the raft to be gone.
Okay, Korak.
Remind me, I've got a concentration spell active. Now that I've got the spell active, can I cast another spell while that's going? I don't
As
remember.
long as it's not concentration.
Okay. Then I'm, the spider bit into me and it's not making me very happy, so I'm going to stick my finger in one of its eyes and cause wounds.
All right. Get it.
Inflict wounds. I'm going to do it at a increased level as well. Oh, wait, that's a con save.
Con save?
Yes. I reach out, I touch it in the eyeball, and
Oh my god. It's a 2 on the die.
It takes 9 injuries.
9 points of damage. Nice. To the giant spider.
Yes.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Excellent. Anything else?
I don't think I can move safely.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slide around this way to get away from the other one.
Okay. Yep.
That's
you can move to there. It's difficult terrain, but you can make it there, no problem. Gita.
I'm gonna move the moonbeam.
You womp. Right. You can you can get one of them this time though, because they're no longer stacked vertically.
Okay. I'm gonna get the Ettercap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so con 13 save.
Con 13 save. Gee. All right. I got 11.
Okay, so he will take 11 damage.
Oof. Oh, damn it.
Those are good noises. Is it dead?
Give me one moment. It's not, but it's pretty messed up. All right.
Bonus action. I would like to healing word my cousin again.
Okay.
Across the room.
Yep.
For 8 hit points back.
8 points
Thank
back.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think because he likes it, I usually, for him, I shout, "Die!" and then it just heals him.
Psych.
That's awesome.
It gives him a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That was Gita. Arlen, top of the round.
Excuse me. Arlen is going. Well, was he able to secure the eye from
You've
the
got
dragon?
the eye from last year. Yeah,
All right.
Your
So he's going to shove that in his pocket, and he's just going to wheel around, and as he's walking over to this Ettercap, he's going to cast a spell, and all of a sudden you just see him pull this dark, shadowy blade out of his other hand.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to be casting Shadow Blade.
Okay. What does that do?
At 2nd level. I create a sword of solidified gloom in my hand. It lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon, but it deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit.
All right.
And one thing, bonus that I didn't know about right away is that in dim light or darkness, I get advantage on the attack.
Yeah, this counts.
So I'm going after the Etter cap here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is the 16 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. True D8. For a total of 9 psychic damage
9 psychic damage
to the Etter cap.
All right.
And that'll he's going to be right up there in front of him.
Okay. Excellent. The Ettercap takes that hit, and does a retreats. It runs this way and climbs up on the wall, and you hear it sort of screech something, and the spider does the same. It moves to this wall and starts climbing away, and you see them both retreat up into the depths of the cavern above, sort of squealing in pain, and they don't. You also saw it sort of look in the direction that you had come from. It looked towards the ground, and saw what it saw, and the fact that it's beyond bloodied, and they have run away into the cavern above.
Haha.
Out of here.
They've had enough.
Hold on one second. I'm going to make my way over to the verdant cloud, and I'm going to cut its head off.
The baby?
The baby.
Okay. You can do that. Yep.
Taking this with us.
So hear me out. Somebody could swim down to where all the good stuff is, and if you're starting to get hurt, like, I can heal you from up on the raft.
Ooh, good idea.
Should we try to get some shit?
Let's loot this place.
Actually, Lark, give me an initiative roll as you approach, before you do what you just did. Give me an initiative roll.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah, I have to get my die back.
Yeah, we have to get that for sure. Maybe some
right.
other stuff too.
Lark, something very unusual happens. As you are going over towards the corpse of the wormling, you go as you're getting weapon prepared. What are you using?
Oh, I have, what do I have? Let's see. I have a short sword.
Okay, give me a roll with advantage.
$23.
Okay. All of you see this. You see, like, as Lark is approaching it, you've got your back to the pool, but the rest of you can see from the pool some sort of greenish light, some sort of incorporeal something comes floating out at speed and rushes towards the body of the juvenile dragon. And Lark, as you go to chop, you see its eyes sort of turn, or rather where the eye was, you see it turn green, like a glowing green, just beginning as you go to cut the head off. And you, however, as this happens, you cut its head off, and the green suddenly shoots out of it and shoots and sort of rushes past all of you back into the pool. Like it
What
just
was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's get some loot and get the hell out of here.
All right.
Hey.
What are you guys doing?
Looking at the big dragon skeleton,
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible to grab a couple teeth out of the skull?
Sure.
Yeah. Arlen's going to reach in there and start pulling out some large fangs if you can get them.
Yeah, there's four of the fangs would make either one of the four fangs at the front would make a good weapon.
Yeah, I'm getting dressed.
So he's going to grab those and like shove them in his bag.
Okay.
We should leave. We should leave as soon as possible.
as you're sitting there,
this is great, but
doing oral surgery. All right.
I'm gonna try to get my armor on.
Korak, as you get your armor on, Gita, you're sitting on the edge of the pool. You can see once again that light shot down straight into the area where the horde is at the bottom of the pool.
Is it protecting its horde?
Give me an Arcana check with advantage, given you have.
Okay. I don't know why I rolled it like that, but 19.
19. That, given what you read in the journal of the Cult of the Dragon member, they performed the ritual and all that, and that body was momentarily seemed to have been possessed, as if the spirit that belongs in a soul gem rushed out of it to take the body over. Your recollection is that when the ritual is performed, the dragon's soul goes into its soul gem and it takes over the body that it once resided in. But if that doesn't work, then it will take over the body of a suitable dragon that is dead.
So what are you saying, Gita? That this horde is still protected?
Yeah, you think that the soul gem that contains the soul of the actual of Earth and Dantalix is down there.
We should smash it or destroy it or something.
If we smash it, doesn't that free it somehow, or does that end it?
We just grab some gold and run.
You're fairly certain that like the destroying something like that is almost impossible.
It's not our battle anyway. Let's just grab some loot and go.
Just find my die.
And obviously, and the die.
We know where this is. We can come back with others to put an end to this. Some powerful magic users. Okay, let's go.
All right. You what's your method for grabbing the loot that's down in the pool?
I have a grappling hook.
Okay.
Well, this is like that machine at the arcade.
Yeah, that'll take forever. You
Someone could swim down and hook a few things.
You probably
pull them up.
Yeah, you probably, if you get a person down there, they can probably grab a good bunch of it. Put it in a bag or something.
Let's do that.
I'm an okay swimmer, but
all right, who's taking the damage?
Who's got
Marty hurt
strength?
Korak is the strongest of all of us.
I just got my armor on.
Gita, I think you should do it.
Faster, or you'll get to the treasure faster.
Gita, you should do it. You're probably stronger than Korak even.
No, I don't think so.
All right, fine.
I need to be able to heal.
I'm gonna put false life on myself.
Okay. All right.
Get myself 15 extra hit points.
Excellent. That's a good buffer.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Right.
You can you're basically an anchor at this point. You can go out there and basically walk to the put the rope around him. You walk to the bottom, directly in the center of the pool. You can go down there. Once you're down there, you start taking damage, but you can see it's fairly clear. You can see that there are exits from this pool. It looks like the underground river continues, but in the middle of the pool, which is about maybe 40-50 feet down, is a small pile of treasure that you grab willy-nilly. Are you looking for anything specific, or
I'm looking for my die, and then I'll grab whatever I can if I find it.
All right, give me a perception check.
We sent the wrong guy down there.
One of us would have had to come up with his die, so
Come on. 14?
14. All right, yeah. You look around a little bit. It takes some time. It takes 3 rounds for you to find your die down there, and you grab some other stuff. Again, anything beyond your die that you're looking for in particular?
The
Other than-
soul gem. The soul gem. I'm looking for the soul gem.
Okay,
Bright, shiny things.
you see a few gems down there that you could grab.
Try to grab all of them.
Okay, yep. You grab all of them. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Pretty good at it. Come on, help me out. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With your dirty 20, one of the gems is a cat's eye gem, amber in hue, and it looks like you may have seen cat's eye gems. They're precious stones. This one's a good size, and it looks very realistic. Like the iris part looks very realistic.
I will make sure that one goes in my pocket so I don't drop it.
Okay. All right. You're able to reel Korak back up. He is as red as a lobster. Your buffer is gone, and you took an additional 2 points beyond your buffer of damage as you fish through the treasure. And as you guys make it out of this cavern with the loot that you were able to get from the bottom of this pool, you make it out and you see the 6-armed drow that's sitting there making concoctions, and it kind of looks over at you as you make your way out. You doing anything?
I don't stop.
Okay.
I think I salute him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give him the sus eyes again, just like
It just sort of looks at you as you continue on.
I'm going to do my best to conceal the head of the dragon that I'm holding in my hand.
No, it seems to know what you have done. It sort of looks at you knowingly and says, "If you are in the market for poisons," and it sort of looks at, makes a motion towards all the jars and vials that it is making.
I can guarantee you that we will be back.
And she nods her head, and she continues working. You all leave the lair of Verdant behind. You make your way back to the Winding Barrow. However, in the last few days, or rather the last couple days, it seems that you're not going to make it. But in the last day or so, you feel like the time is moving slower for you, and you are somehow able to make it back in time to the Winding Barrow.
I feel like I'm going to have 2 birthdays this year.
And in your travels, you've got a few days. I assume you looked at the treasure that you were able to grab. As I said, one of the gems looks it's a cat's eye gem, and it's amber, sort of the iris is sort of this amber color, flecked with gold, and it looks very familiar and very realistic.
It looks like an eyeball.
It does. Yeah.
Looks like it would fit the Evergreen Prince's head quite nicely.
Yeah, but we should give him the one you got from the dragon.
I'll give them both if we can get those babies back.
You're too generous, Arlen.
Well, we made a deal. I mean, I think he was going to give us all that we asked for.
Yeah, a deal is a deal. Dragon's eye for the children.
All right. You get back. This time you are not attacked by the guard dogs, and you are. It seems like the winding burrow opens up for you, and you make it to the audience chamber. The Verdant Prince. Well, most impressive. Most impressive.
You might
Made
want to
it back?
break out your fanciest bottle of wine, Prince. This is
Oh?
a celebration day.
How is it that you defeated Verthandantlex?
We have our ways, Prince. We wouldn't want to give away our secrets, would we? The most important thing is that we've brought the eye. And I'll sort of gesture towards Arlen.
Arlen, what do you give him?
Arlen will produce the dragon's eye that he has.
Okay. You produce it, you hold it up, and he goes, "That is not the eye of Verthandantlex. That is a wormling's eye."
I'm using the cat's eye, and I'm like goofing around with the kids.
Well, this was the eye in the small dragon that we killed.
The small dragon, that is not Verthandantlex.
It called itself Verthandantlex.
Because it called itself Verthandantlex, that makes it so.
So what are you saying? This is not going. This deal is not going to go.
This is not Verthandantlex's eye. I specifically asked for Verthandantlex's eye.
I put the cat's eye back in my pocket, and I take out my die, and I say,
I have a wager for you.
I'm not in the mood for wagering. It says, well, it appears that you were not successful after all, so...
put my die back, and I take out the cat's eye, and I throw it to him.
This looks like an eye. Is it good enough for you?
He catches it as if he was expecting it, and he looks at it. Well,
Is that the
it's
right
not.
eye?
It says, well done. This is what I was missing. It says, I will return all of the children, and I will keep both eyes.
Fair deal. And he'll toss him the dragon eye too.
All right. He takes both eyes, and he gives the bad news to the goblins who are still having a blast with the babies. And you all collect up about a dozen children, including the royal heir.
I'm going to say one more thing before we leave.
You got 2 dragon eyes. So stay out of our realm and please don't make any more arrangements. Not everyone there is as intelligent as we are.
Yes. Well, perhaps we'll see you again.
He did not just hear what you said, cousin.
But I think he might know that we're going to come back and go poison shopping.
Seems to know a lot. Yeah. Okay.
He opens up the winding burrow. A portal opens up in the far end of his audience chamber, and you see all the goblins that look really upset that you're taking their playthings away. Fomorian gives you the stink eye. The 2 dogs just sort of looking after you as you move through the portal and make your way out of the winding burrow. You find yourselves back in the valley, and it is just a day's trek back to Semberholme.
Do we each have a baby like strapped on the front and like on our backs?
Yeah, you probably have to make some makeshift baby carriers as you make your way back.
dragging one on my shield.
Do a head count every hour or so.
Crying hysterically.
Maybe I shape
All
change
the
into like a
babies-
giant horse and just carry them all in my boots.
There you go. All the babies went from having a great time to crying the whole way back
Ugh,
to Semberholme.
I hate children.
See the predators in the forest give way and run away from you or party as you approach.
Yeah.
You make your way to
No,
Semberholme.
we're not there yet.
You're greeted by the moon shadows who escort you to the coronal, where you give her her child and return the other children, and a celebration is had that day as all the parents are reunited with their children, including the coronal, who favors you and gives
Hope
you all
so.
sorts of stuff, and perhaps her favor will lead to further adventures in the Dalelands, and that is where we will conclude tonight's adventure.
Nice job, you guys. Thank you so much, Jose. That was a fantastic adventure. Oh, I'm so glad that we can now tell people that we killed a dragon, a green dragon. We don't have to
a big
talk
one
about
too.
its age or anything like that.
No.
But
Yeah.
yes, that's very cool. Thank you so much for that. Let's go around the table and do some outros here, starting with Dungeon Mr. Ty.
Hey, Jose, thanks for running this for us. It's fun also to be able to delve into what's coming up from the world of the Forgotten Realms. So special opportunity. Appreciate that. I'm Dungeon Mr. Ty, owner of Adventure Sling Productions, creators of New Verdant and the Fortunes D4 system. If you haven't heard of it, it looks like this. And this beautiful title was designed by Jose. Thank you. I will be still participating in several other adventures that Dave will talk about and some other things coming up that are not quite announced yet, in addition to Adventure Sling Productions that are underway that are also not quite ready to be announced yet. But there is lots going on, so be teased.
Such a tease. You're such a tease.
If you're interested in following along with what's going on, you can join our mailing list through the website at adventuresling.com. Meanwhile, please check out the free podcasts and keep an eye on the schedule for what we've got going on now and in the future. Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Pass it
much, Ty.
along.
Appreciate you
Thank
very
you.
much, Ty. And folks,
That's
go
good.
check out the New Verdant book. You can find out a bunch of that information on adventuresling.com. And it's even for sale over on Drive-Thru RPG. So you can get yourself a shiny copy, hardcover, softcover, and digital. Thank you so much. Let's bounce it over to Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Andy G3D here on Twitch and over on Discord. I had a lot of fun playing in this game. Thank you so much, Jose and Dave, for producing. I had a really good time. I don't have a whole lot coming up right now, but you never know what the future may bring in terms of games. So be sure to check out all our games that we have coming up in the near future.
Thanks, Andy. We'll kick it over to Shelley.
What's up? Shelly here. Also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey, it's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. Thank you, Jose. This has been super fun. This is one of those campaigns where like from week to week, I'm like, what if we tried this? Or have we tried this yet? So it's been like a really fun kind of involved puzzle situation and storyline, and I had a lot of fun. So thank you for letting me be part of this. In terms of what I have going on, not too much. However, you can find me over on Dalelands' channel doing Pathfinder. It is a game that we have been playing for years at this point, and we have a lot of fun. So come check us out. Otherwise,
yeah.
On Wednesday. Sorry, did I not say that? Yes, Wednesday. Wednesdays forever.
Thank you, Shell. Appreciate you being here. And we'll kick it over to Jose. Jose, real quick, thank you very, very much again for bringing your creativity to this channel. This adventure, like all of the other ones that you've run for us, was fantastic, beautifully written. Always expecting the crazy puzzles and some sort of a Fey double cross. I'm always waiting for it to happen. So I appreciate you very much, and tell us where people can find out more about the projects that you have going on.
So thank you, Dave, and thank you for producing this on the back end. We know how much work that takes, and we appreciate it. I am working on the Realmsbound project is basically what's taking up my time right now. It is a little linky-doo. You can check it out. The first book, Guide to the Dalelands, will include information about the Dalelands. It'll include introductory adventures, lots of art, lots of great writing, and that is set for no later than June at this point. We've got to make sure we get everything right, finish the art up, finish the editing up, and make sure that it is as polished as we can make it. And on a related note, the Realmsbound is going to be continuing for 3 more books after that this year, and maybe we can continue to explore these wonderful characters, storylines in the Dalelands going forward as the books come out.
Yeah.
There's lots to dive into. I know we had lots of rich backstories that we weren't able to touch on, so maybe we can do that a little later. So
that sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Jose. Yeah, that's you got a lot going on, and very excited about the Realmsbound. Where will those books be available once they're published?
They will be available PDF on DM's Guild or softcover. I believe you might be able to get them as hardcover as well through there when they finally get published. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. We'll be looking forward to that, and some more showcasing some more of your artwork, which I'm very excited to see the pieces that you have done for that.
There's lots of them.
I bet. What a great project. All right. Well, everybody, my name is Dave. You know me, produce games, play games, run games here on Guild Superior. We've got a great, awesome community of creative people that I am constantly impressed and inspired by, including these people here, many others as well. We have a bunch of things coming up in the not too distant future. I'll mention the current New Verdant campaign that just started last week on last Thursday called Ruminations of Still Monthogny. Our good buddy Paul Penborough has written that original New Verdant adventure, and we're off to a great start. Can't wait to get back to that this Thursday and the following Thursdays for the next couple of weeks. We also have we're going to be taking next Tuesday off to rest and get prepped for a new Call of Cthulhu campaign. And Ty, I don't know if you want to just mention just a little teaser, perhaps, of what that's all about for folks.
Yeah, we're going to set place in Arkham, Massachusetts, the renowned city of Lovecraftian lore, in the year of 1934, when a very wealthy individual gets in contact with some friends and associates about something strange.
Okay.
And we'll leave it at that.
More teasing.
Yeah,
he really likes to tickle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tickle that.
You got the strip with Korak, and now you get to tease with me.
It's so hot. Take my breath away. That was our Kelly McGillis moment right there.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Come over and check that out. That's a five-part series, Call of Cthulhu series that Ty is writing and wrote, and we've got a great cast for that one. We also have starting on April 18th. Shiv is back on Saturdays for a Semberholme campaign, a little mini 3-parter, which is going to run April 18th, May 2nd, and May 16th. So every other Saturday starting April 18th. Very, very excited about that. We've got an awesome group of players for that as well. And then we'll be diving back into some the Summer of Siege with some Castles and Crusades in June. And then it sounds like we will be, I think tentatively we can say we'll be back in July with more of These Withered Roots. So lots coming up, and then there's a bunch of stuff that is still in the brainstorm phase that we'll save that for another time. There's lots of fun stuff coming up, everybody. So if you want to stay in touch with us, kind of the best way to do that is to go check out our YouTube channel. We do a lot of posting on YouTube. That's also where we archive all of the games that we run and all the stories that we tell. There's over like 700 different game sessions on YouTube now. It's insane how much time we've spent doing this. And how much fun we've had telling these stories. And then also we have a what's it called? Blue Sky. And we actually use it occasionally. So if you want to
Ooh.
connect with us over on Blue Sky, we don't have much of a following, but that's okay. Go check it out. We're over there, and we'll post a few things occasionally, maybe once a week or something. So stay in touch, and let's all collectively focus on some positive energy to send out into the world tonight, specifically because there's a lot of very atrocious threats that are being hurled around geopolitically right now that are extremely dangerous. So we need to counter that with love and positivity and friendship and family. If there's someone in your life you've been thinking about and you're like, I should reach out to them, give them a call tomorrow and say hi and tell them that you love them. We're gonna do the same on our end and see if we can't change the way that things are going in this world and make it a better place for people instead of a worse place. With that said, we are going to find somebody to raid into, and we'll see you guys later. See you on Thursday for some new Vard. Peace.